Okay, so are you recording now?
Yes, sir.
Or streaming? Okay, cool. So the group of you traveling on the Gilded Albatross with the charge of delivering this crate of unknown with its contents unknown to you, delivering the crate to the city of Orovance. During the night of during one of the nights on your trip there, close to the city, you're actually really probably. Oh, I mean, this might be like the night before you reach the city. Actually, you were ambushed in the middle of the night by the Red Tide Corsair pirates. They their intent was you were transporting their captain, Captain Red Eye, was on the same ship that you were on, being delivered to Orvance. They attacked the ship. They got Captain Red Eye out of his confinement, and they just were slaughtering the members of the ship. You guys put up a fight. Came out of your storage room and fought a group of them down on the lower decks, and then made your way to the upper decks where, yeah, I mean, you're seeing like there's mass casualties of the ship. They've been throwing like alchemical fire or like Molotov cocktails, basically like lighting up the ship, creating all these fires across the ship. You got to the upper deck and you saw Captain Red Eye coming out of the captain's quarters. Looks like he had like some kind of leather-bound book that he stuffed away in his jacket. Another battle ensued up on the upper deck. Captain Red Eye cinematically grabbed a hold of the ropes like traditional pirate style and like swung across from one ship to his ship, and then
something on the best pirate you've almost seen.
What's that?
Nothing. No, sorry, just making a joke.
Oh
Continue.
Yeah. Then the remaining Red Tide Corsairs, you guys did some handiwork to them, and they did have the director. They did have the captain, and one of the brawler guys threw it down at. He was actually trying to throw. His intent was he was going to chuck the captain at Brant and try to injure Brant even more, because Brant currently in the dying status, but ended up throwing it at one of your other companions. But as you finished off the last few of them, either they jumped off or Icedern kicked them and or pushed them off the edge. You are left with the sounds of battle fading. Now you're left with the roar of the flames, the groaning of the timber, and the smoke billowing from the cargo hold. Choking air, and a massive hole in the port side taking on water. You see some of the surviving crew paralyzed by fear or injury. The Gilded Albatross is dying. You guys have moments to act. So, let us go and see what is happening on the Gilded Albatross.
Oh no, that's not good.
See the hole in the middle? That's where Icedern pushed the guy through the railing.
Exactly.
Exactly. Yeah. right, so this is probably a good opportunity to do what Draw Steel calls a montage. Basically, a montage is it gives a way to like kind of gamify doing a prolonged period of different tests. So
it's a quick time event.
Sorta. I mean, there's still rounds. I mean, you're still going to have like a sort of an initiative, and so you have a goal to accumulate a number of successes on those tests, either before you accumulate too many failures or the time limit runs out. Time limits are 2 rounds, so you get their montages last 2 rounds. And each hero gets 1 turn per round to contribute to the montage. So how do you contribute? Well, on your turn, you can make a test. So you can describe how you're tackling one of the challenges by rolling your characteristic. And if you have a relevant skill to whatever you're trying to do, you get a +2 to that. You can assist another hero by granting them an edge on their roll, or you can use an ability or a feature. This is more kind of narrative, so if you have something that kind of fits with whatever you're trying to do for that contribution, and you want to use one of your abilities and it makes sense, that can either be an automatic success for that test or gives like a major advantage. So there's restrictions, so you can't use the same skill more than once during the entire montage. However,
per person,
different heroes
or like
per person.
Sorry, go ahead.
Per person.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, per person. Yeah, like 2 of you can use the same skill. You just can't use the same skill more than once. Cool. So I'm going to present some of these challenges that are available. You can come up with your own if it fits, but these are the main ones right now. So there's the fire, obviously. It's spreading across the ship. You're worried about maybe the powder magazine or the sails like catching fire. So here's some suggestions for that. I mean, these are again just suggestions. If you can always kind of try to come up with your own narrative thing if you want. So you could use might to haul water buckets. Go down and there's a hole in the ship, so there's water coming in, so you can use might to haul the water buckets. You could use agility and climb the rigging, cut away burning sails. You could use reason to create like some kind of chemical suppressant that you can gather materials from the ship. Some suggested skills are like athletics, alchemy, or endurance. If you fail a test, I could give a consequence for the failure. So something to keep in mind depending on what you're trying to do. You've got the breach, so the hull breach. Water's rushing in. So suggested tests for this could be might to put a patch in place, against the water pressure. Reason to jury rig a patch. So skills could be carpentry, mechanics, or lift. You've got the wounded, so medical aid. Some of the crew members are down, not dead, but bleeding out, unable to do anything. So, you could use intuition or reason, triage, or medical aid for those. Heal and empathy skills come in handy there. Then you've got the panic of the people that aren't dead. So leadership, using your presence to rally the crew with skills like lead, intimidate, or persuade. There are some montages will have a twist between rounds 1 and 2. So something to be mindful of. There's also a difficulty for montages. There's like a easy, normal, and hard difficulty. The difficulty is how many successes or versus how many failures you need. So the more difficult, the more successes you need, or the less failures you can accrue.
Can you use like abilities and triggers?
You can't.
And things? Okay.
If it fits with what you're trying to do, yeah. If you can make it narratively fit, yeah.
Cool.
Any other questions on mechanical stuff?
Yeah, not from me.
I just have a quick housekeeping question, which is,
Yes.
I'm still very, very injured. Is this?
Yes.
Can is this an appropriate time to try and heal?
It is. I would say you guys have, a minute before you die. Like, you're still kind of assessing the situation here. So any sort of out of combat pre-montage things you guys want to do, you can do that. So yeah, you can do your healing there. Yeah, so there's, there are a few sailors still
How many is a big
still up
question
and
for me.
about, so you can I mean, there's obviously the captain. The captain's starting to like assess the situation too. Captain Heck, he's he's alive. On deck, you see probably maybe 5 sailors,
That'll be
all
enough.
in all, that are not injured.
That'll be enough for my idea.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So, let's dive in. Initiative. So, who wants to go first? And what would you like to try to do? Captain's looking around. He's like, "We gotta get this ship under control. Get the fires out. We got people down."
All right, so when are we allowed to spend hero tokens? Anytime, right? Or does it have to be our turn specifically?
You can spend a hero token on your turn.
Okay, I'm going to suggest I go first because I could
You
spend a
got
hero.
something.
I'm going to spend a hero token on team leader, which lets everybody roll as if they had my skills on top of their own.
So if we wanted to use your skill, we could.
So if I have a skill under my stats page like alertness, climb, endurance, interrogate, any of that stuff, you could use it. So you get the plus. I think it's +2. You'll get the +2 when you roll whatever that is. So like endurance is what, might. So you'll get, when you make your might roll, you'll get a +2 as if you had endurance.
Actually, can you do me a favor? Do you guys have the hero token thing at the bottom, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Do you have a way to spend it? Like if you click on it or
If I click it,
Yep.
it says spend
I'm not
token.
Yep, go ahead and do it then. Then that way I can. There we go.
Okay, so now everyone make note
It's
that
your
you have.
skills, not.
Go ahead.
We have your access to your skills.
You have access to my skills: alertness, climb, endurance, interrogate, intimidate, lead, read person, and religion.
Great.
Pray. Everybody pray.
Cool.
Yeah,
Just
I think we
pray
are
the
right
ship
now.
doesn't take.
Yeah. All right.
Which, who knows?
Okay,
Maybe that.
Yeah. So you're sort of barking orders around to these people, like, you know, you're basically reassessing like what the captain's kind of saying. You're pointing out these things. What would you like to do for your test?
I would like to use lead to convince 3 or 4 of the sailors to go down into the bottom decks with me with buckets, because you said there's a hole where there's water seeping in, and use the buckets to throw water on the fire that's down there.
Okay. That sounds good. Yeah, give me your roll, please.
I believe that's what, presence?
Yeah, presence would work.
Oh God. Hey, it's tier
Okay.
2.
There's a tier 2. How is that a tier 2?
You get bonus
12.
from something?
Oh, it's 11.
12.
12 and
11
yeah,
is
12 to
right?
8. Yeah. 12 to 17. Yeah, you're right. I was like, wait, I thought it was 13, but it's 12. Okay. Yeah, just a tier 2. Okay. So that is, oh yeah. So let me explain. Do I have it anywhere? Let's see. Guy, it's probably in the heroes. So, unlike abilities where you have, like, you just can't miss, tests can, like, you can have, depending on the difficulty of the test. There is a page, is it? I do not know. Probably way back towards. I just want to, just so we. Oh shit! Fucking thing crashed. Hold on.
Montage tests start around 261.
This would be. This might be under the director stuff. Let's see.
Montage test difficulty. Yeah, Heroes Handbook 261, 262 has most of the details for the player side.
I don't know if it's is it under. That's the montage test. Yeah, so those are the limits. I'm looking for there's a table of tests. Let's see. Where is it?
Well, he's looking for that. For skills, it gives you a bonus to your roll, or how
Yeah.
does
Yeah, if you have
like
that skill, it
it's,
gives you a
what's the
plus
bonus?
2.
Is like +1, +2. Got it.
Yep.
Okay. Cool. And that's on top of whatever the check is. So like, I don't know, you're trying to like hold up a board. That would be your might skill, I guess. But
Yep.
then you also get a +2 if you have a skill that applies.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, endurance.
If it makes sense, I would say endurance
Yeah.
would probably be the most logical for something like that, like holding the board
Yeah.
up against the ocean.
Yeah. So like that would be like a, in theory, that mechanically would be like a +4.
Yes.
Cool.
But if like someone's like
Or if you're helping me, that is. Yeah.
right, so like if I said if someone wants to climb up the, the masts and start cutting down pieces that are burning so it doesn't continue to burn, I have climb, so you'll get a bonus if you don't have it. You know what I mean?
Cool.
Does your skill allow us to use
Um,
one of our skills and your skills to get basically like a +4 in that concept, or we can just use one of yours in
Gotta
place
wait,
of one of
buddy,
ours?
I
That
gotta
makes more
wait.
sense.
Gotta wait until I can do something.
What?
In this
I'll
ship.
read you exactly what it says. It says I can spend a hero token. If you do, all participants make tests as if they had any skill you have from the exploration group.
Oh,
So I
Only
don't
the
think you could
exploration
double dip. Well, this
Okay.
is the exploration group, isn't it?
no. Exploration group is specifically climb, drive, endurance, gymnastics, heal, jump, lift, navigate, ride, swim. Here, I'll post it in the.
Physical action concept, yeah.
I'll post
Which
it in the
realistically is the
chat.
stuff that's going to be the most useful in this circumstance. But
It's these skills. I'll post it in what, Diceland General.
Yeah.
There it is. It's those skills.
Appreciate you.
So what are those? Do you
Sorry,
have? You
guys, I
have
can't find.
I
You
have
have
climb,
climb.
endurance,
endurance.
and I figured alertness would be
Is
on
that
there,
it?
but it's not. Yeah, it looks that way.
So we have access to climb and endurance. Was it worth it? Maybe. So if Ernie calls us, hey, you guys all need to make a climb check, we all get a +2.
Correct.
I mean, might be worth it. It might be worth if he makes us make an endurance check at the end of 2 rounds. We're all going to get a +2 because you're barking orders around.
And
Right.
Mosby's ready to go if it's someone else's turn. Nobody else really wants to go next.
I can go too. I was going to follow up something with Edgar, but whatever. If you want to go,
I just wanted to get
I
that
don't
out of
think
the way
I'm-
so I can give everybody those skills.
yeah.
So what I was trying to find, I found it in the starter guide. I couldn't find it in the full book just because it's too much bigger. But if you under the journals section, under the starter guide, page 29, has the test difficulty stuff. So I would say it was a medium test difficulty to get those guys. I mean, they're obviously scared. It wasn't easy to get them to listen to you, but I'd say it was medium. So 12 gave you a success with a consequence. So one of the crew members, he is like freaking out, like scared, and you told him to grab one of the buckets, and as he's running over to grab the bucket, he like trips and hits one of the buckets, and like it knocks it overboard. So one of the buckets is gone, so you're down a bucket. Mechanically, that is going to give you a bane on your next test.
All right, that's fair.
That sucks.
It's all right.
Well,
But
okay. Well,
you did accrue a success for the montage. Oops.
okay. Well, let me follow up because I'm going to follow up something from Edgar's if you don't mind. Is that cool?
You do what you gotta do, man.
Cool. And then you could follow up because yours maybe I don't know if you're going to.
Mine is
up
probably
what-
unrelated.
Okay, great. So let me do it then.
I mean, it's related to the challenge, but not to Edgar's specific thing that he just said he
Great.
was doing.
Cool. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I see that there's like some. I'm going to pick up from what Edgar's doing. I noticed he gathered a handful of tailors, and there's this one guy that kind of did something. Then maybe there's some reluctant ones too. You said there were like half a dozen, but he grabbed like 3 or 4. Maybe there's some other reluctant ones that are like, not, scared or slightly injured or something. But I'm gonna, step up and use my, I step up. I'm a regal elf, right? I have this high elf glamour, and I appear and sound slightly different to each creature I meet, and I appear interesting and engaging, and I grant a edge on presence tests using persuade. and I'm going to basically say, something like, something kind of creepy and about time, like, I've seen you all hesitate in this moment many times. It doesn't work. You're only giving the fire more time, right? You must act now. I'm trying to persuade them. Hesitation gives the fire more time. So I'm going to do persuade, and I get an edge. Is that Bane on me, or is that on Edgar?
On Edgar's next roll.
Okay, got it. So I get persuade. I'm guessing presence.
Probably a presence, yeah.
And I get an edge because of my whatever it's called, high elf glamour. And then I'm doing persuade on the rest of them to, get all of the sailors in there, and maybe I don't know what the captain's up to, but let's get all of these sailors going. There we go.
Wow. So that is a crit.
Nice.
That is a automatic success with a reward. For that reward, we could do basically let's say just the presence that you portrayed for this, the people, the remaining sailors, they kind of get rejuvenated seeing you so calm and stoic in this moment. So that gives you a success, and I will say you get a boon on your next on your next skill roll.
Cool.
Okay. So that is 2 successes. All right.
All right. So if Mosby can go next, once he gets the captain to take the wheel back, he's going to go through the crew, and using his triage skills, he's going to heal as many of the almost ambulatory people up to ambulatory status as he can, and encourage them to help fight the fire.
Okay.
So my intuition is a 2, and I have the heal skill. So 12, 16 out of tier 2 result, I guess.
Perfect. So 16 is, we'll say it was a medium test. I mean, some of these people are fairly injured. I mean, like, you go up to one guy, he's like been stabbed. It's got like a gut wound. It's not much you can do besides just like stop the bleeding. Another guy, maybe just kind of knocked out. You kind of slap his face, bring him to. But let's see, what could
If I get a success plus a penalty, one of the penalties that is built into the triage system is that there are people who, if they were focused on, might live, but they get an E and they're not treated in favor of bringing 3 less wounded people up to fight the fire, and so it might result in more crew death than if we had not triaged them, but it gets more people up, which is why it's kind of a battlefield technique.
Yes.
That's just an idea.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. Like, I would say penalty for that is I like that. The gut wounded guy probably stopped his bleeding, but he's still gonna die. From a mechanic standpoint, I would say there's probably not another opportunity for someone to do anything medical to these guys. Like you helped the ones you could help, the ones that you know, they're ones that you just couldn't help. So that like that kind of opportunity to save any of them is gone for the rest of the montage.
Yeah, I mean, a guy with a broken leg, I can see that there's nothing I can do in 15 seconds that is going to get him up and fighting the fire. So I just leave him there. And so hopefully nothing falls on him while he's laying there with a broken leg, because he's not going anywhere.
Exactly.
Good luck, son.
Okay, so that is another success. All right, good. And who do we have left? We've got Icedern and Brant, right?
Yes, I have something I can do. Well, I've got two things. I'm gonna go with the more obvious one for now, which is I have the ability Hurl Elements, which basically lets me conjure most elements. I'm thinking in this case I got an option probably in this instance of Cold or Sonic. I'm thinking maybe doing a Sonic Hurl Elements at the nearest fire to just see if I can just snuff it out in a vacuum might be a good option.
Yeah, I like that. It is an automatic success, but go ahead and roll your ability, and let's see how successful it is. Like that, like a crit.
Cool.
Awesome. We are kicking ass, guys.
Oh, I did crit.
Yeah.
That's cool. I don't know why I applied acid. I think that was because of I clicked the wrong button, but.
Cool. So yeah, you Brant, I mean, what's this look like? What do you like? How's that? So you're letting out a sonic.
Yeah. So he's like
energy.
so he's got big hands, right? And I think he kind of just stands there and he's looking at the fire, and he just claps his hands together as like hard as he can. You just see like you just sort of see this ripple in the air as it like hits the fire and just snuffs it out.
I like that. Yeah. Oops. Turn that off. So you see like some of the fires going out. All right, cool. All right, so because that was a crit, I like that.
Everybody's eardrums, like, you kind of feel the pressure a little bit. And that's how hard he hit it.
Okay, that was cool. I'll give you a boon on your next or edge. Sorry, I keep saying boon. It's edge. I'll give you boons and banes were. Is that Dragon Bane? You get an edge on your next roll.
Cool. We get another success.
Okay. Yep.
Just to clarify, that hero token use for Edgar, was that for the complication rounds as a whole, or just for the individual round?
It says for the montage test, so I'm
The
just
entire
talking about the whole
montage,
thing.
I just wanted to make sure if I didn't use it this round, that we're not like wasting it. So, all right. So I am gonna run below deck and attempt to patch the holes to some extent. My thought is to try to grab like the largest piece of anything free and clear that I can just like slap over the area and then like put it in place. I would say that I could try to use like architecture as a skill to benefit that, because I know how to like basically build up walls and patch things around on that way. So it's probably don't have as much, with ships specifically, but I feel like the knowledge would transfer well enough.
Sure.
And because I am a Haken with large size, I get a edge on lifting or hauling big things. Nice. So if there is something that I can use in the way of like a larger object that other people wouldn't potentially be able to use to block out a spot.
Yeah, there's like maybe I think maybe like
even if I just like rip a door off of another spot and just like slap that up against it or something like that. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, door
or a countertop
yeah, like
that was, like in an area that's already burnt up anyway. If I can rip a counter out.
Right. Yeah, the mess hall. There's like one of the tables or something.
Yeah.
Sure. Sounds good.
All right. So I assume that would be might probably, or would that be intuition because I'm using architecture?
I will let you choose, because I think either could be. I mean, the might is kind of handled by your ancestry, I guess. So you could technically use intuition.
Right. And so, I guess do you just add first? Okay, to add the skill from the bottom. Gotcha.
Okay, that is.
I had all those bonuses.
Yeah.
Can I use this power?
Again?
Can I do that in this montage?
I don't think you can,
Okay.
because it's not really an ability roll. It's a
Okay.
test.
Okay, cool. I tried.
Yep.
So you grab, one of these large, like door. Basically, you rip the door off, and you're carrying it over, and maybe it's just the amount of water that's coming through. You're able to kind of somewhat patch it, but it's just like you put it up and you realize it's not.
Doesn't deal with the curvature of the wall.
Right. So you're slowing it down, but it's water's like, it's like, you put your hand on a garden hose when it's running, and it's just like, just squirting out the ends. So that is your first failure, guys. But that's the end of the first round. And so Icedern, you're holding this door up against the thing. You're trying to get some of the other sailors. You see one of the guys like kind of followed you over there, and he's got like a hammer and a bucket of like a can of nails, and he's trying to nail this door up. And one of the guys is like, "Oh, it's not gonna do anything unless you put tar in there." And he's like, kind of saying stuff but not doing anything. And you guys notice like the ship's starting to list a little bit now, because of the amount of water that it's taken on, and as it's listing, you Icedern, because who's downstairs? So Icedern's downstairs. Who else is downstairs?
Edgar and four sellers.
Edgar. Yes. So Edgar, you're kind of looking over, glancing over, you see Icedern, you kind of trying to balance yourself because the ship's listing, and off in the corner of where the room was that you guys came out of, you see the crate.
We gotta get that.
Sliding out into like it slides, and you see it like kind of bumping into the door frame now, and the waves are rolling, and you see the crate like roll. It kind of just like slides into the room the main room that you guys are in, the battery room here, where the cans and stuff are. And there's like, down here, there's like still kind of some of the fire is started to kind of burn through from up top, and there's like an immediate threat of this cargo, your crate, like either going into the fire now, or potentially like, maybe going out another hole that's in the side of the ship here. So I would say, between the two of you, because the two of you are downstairs, I need one of you to make either an agility or a might test to secure the cargo. This is the twist, basically.
I got a plus on agility, so
I have +2 on might.
yeah, I'd assume we're probably pretty evenly stacked on those.
Actually, no, I have -1 on agility.
Well, no,
I'm wearing heavy
assume
armor,
your
man. I
might
can't
and my
move worth a
agility were
damn.
Probably, yeah, both on the top side of that. So
All right, why don't you make it? You're due a good
Is it
roll.
possible for me to
Yeah,
run
make up
down
the
and
last
like, can I run down and assist right now? Is that a thing I can do?
I would say probably in this scenario, just because of the timing wise, it's just like got to happen immediately.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I guess I'm still up on the top deck. So.
Oh,
I was gonna say before you
Okay.
guys, like, I could try a might test with the alertness skill but too late. We're keeping
So that
too.
is. So Icedern, you quickly go over and, yeah. Well, what would you like to try to do with it? I guess you bark orders at the guys to like finish hammering this door onto the side of the ship. But how do you secure that?
I assume there's got to be some loose rope or something around here somewhere, and there's like a central wall or something I can strap this thing to. So I would just
Yeah,
try to tie it into place somewhere.
There's in the center of the room. There's the.
How big is this crate?
It's like the size of a. It's like a trunk. You know,
Like
probably
an old school pirate trunk.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, you know, probably 2.5 feet
wide.
long.
Yeah,
Harry
about foot
Potter's
high.
footlocker.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so you secure it safely. I will say this, Icedern, when you go up and you stop it from sliding, you're surprised at how it was kind of misleading. Like you look, you're looking at you expected this thing to weigh like a lot, but when you grab it and kind of put a lot of effort into like move it, it moves like really, really easy. It's like almost like shockingly light. Okay, so next round, 4 successes, guys. Who would like to go first?
I can go whenever.
Or their test.
Yeah, I don't think it matters right now.
got something. Go for it.
Yeah. I do have an idea for something that was relevant to what happened at the end of the last round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let her
Go
rip.
for it.
All right, so I'm gonna run downstairs. I heard the guy shouting about the tar. We need some.
Yes.
We need some tar. So I have a skill in alchemy. So I'm gonna run down, and I can, like I think either the galley or kind of some of the supplies down in the hold. I'm gonna like grab that and like mix. I think I run into the galley and grab some of the materials and try to mix it with some of the tar to help slap that on to stabilize everything.
Sure. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. That would probably be like I'm guessing probably like a
reason maybe.
Reason. Yeah.
Yeah. So okay, so I just do a reason roll then.
Plus
2 for alchemy, I guess. Okay.
I mean, technically, he could probably use intuition too, whichever higher.
Yeah, probably reason. I think would make sense. All right. Let's see. My reason is +2. I'm gonna do this as a handcrafted roll. So it's a D20, right?
If you click on reason, it should prompt you and ask you if you want to like apply a skill. One of your skills.
Oh yeah. Skills. Oh yeah, there it goes. Cool. So I'm gonna do alchemy, and I'm gonna roll. All right. Oh, there we go. That's much better. That was close. A 1 and a 7.
Oh, and I forgot. Go ahead and roll another D10 because you had a edge on this roll from your last time.
Okay, just a straight up D10.
Yes.
Okay.
That's what an edge does, right? It just adds an additional D10, I think, right?
I don't remember, or does it?
Just a +2.
You're right.
Edge
It is.
do?
It is plus a 2.
Yeah, I think edges are
It is.
+2. Yeah.
Yes, you're right. So that would have been a 16. Okay,
so
so
16.
you still tier 2.
Oh, and
okay.
YouTube chat. Hi.
So, you
Hope your night is going well.
you mix this together, and you've got you've got some tar that you guys can use to start patching this door, though you realize now that you probably are not going to have enough to fill all of it. It's going to slow it down even more, but that's probably going to be the consequence for that roll, for the success with the consequence. So it's not going to be enough to completely stop this leak, but it is significantly reduced at this point. You're not in immediate danger. The ship would probably eventually sink if it stayed out to sea. If you were further out than you probably are. So you guys got 5 successes. One more success, and you guys will have completed the montage. Nice. Who is next?
Whoever wants to be a big damn hero.
I mean, whatever. I mean,
big damn heroes, sir.
I've got something, but whatever. It doesn't have to be me.
Do it.
All right.
Do it.
What I'm gonna just kind of get up and say, I'm gonna use lie, right?
What
and
a jerk!
Because I'm gonna say, I've.
Your leg
I've
isn't
seen-
broken. It's not that bad. Get up and walk.
No, I'm gonna
Go
say,
put out the fire.
Many other realities where your leg is just fine.
Well, I'm gonna
No.
say something like, I've seen all the time streams, right? I've seen all the time streams, and I'm bullshitting at this point. I haven't, or right, or maybe I haven't, right? I don't know where this is going.
God, you're like AI. You don't know if it's real or not.
Well, right. I don't know where. I don't know the path that we're on right now, right? I've seen all the time, right? And I could see us now traveling on the right path. Continue doing what you're doing, right? We are on the right path to,
Or this one.
we're getting through this, right? That's basically the lie I'm telling right now, to what's the word? To inspire people, right?
Sure.
But I'm just making it up, right? So what presence? And then you said I had edge last time, so I'll take it.
Yeah, you had a
Yeah.
Oh
Here
boy.
it goes.
you had an edge.
There we go.
Damn.
Okay.
That's a good lie.
You won't believe me. That's
Yes. Yeah, they're like
Oh, we
looking up.
We believe the
at this.
Chronomancer. All right, she knows
Yeah.
what she's talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Are you talking to everybody, or are the talking?
Yeah,
to
I get
the
up and I'm
crew,
not
or
saying.
just literally everybody.
I'm like
Yeah.
just telling you that we're gonna pull through this. You know,
Alright.
the timeline says so, right?
It's awesome.
Okay, cool. So the fires have been you're standing up on the deck, and Captain Heck is he's fighting the wheel to kind of keep the ship from drifting. It's just he's struggling to keep her going straight. You've got Mosby down that is triage the remaining crew that he can, the ones that he has kind of patched up by now. You know, that they're kind of like, you know, the one guy's like got like his arm wrapped up now, and he kind of stands up. He's like, there, give me that bucket. I'll start getting water out down. You know, he's like, all right. And he goes down the downstairs. Icedern, you and Edgar, you know, you see the guys like finishing up. Like one of the other guys runs down. He's like, I know where there's some more tar, and he goes down and grabs another bucket of tar, and he starts patching up the remaining spot on the leaks here. The other guys are like, you know, getting some of the breaking up some of the barrels to get more lumber and start patching up more holes, and the you know, so by now, like, most of the fires have been doused. Most of the leaks, the immediate danger of the leaks are past, and some of the remaining crew, they kind of come back up on the deck. You guys kind of meet back up on the deck, and they're like, you know, like cheering you guys, like, huzzah! Like, you know, they survived the red tide attack, you know.
Hooroo!
So yeah, so you guys get a victory point. So go ahead and give yourselves a victory for successfully saving the Albatross from doom.
Nice.
I love that you just manipulated reality by saying that you were manipulating reality without actually doing it. But then you did.
Wow,
I wish I had
like a fucking tear in the fabric of
I wish I
space
had what's her name from Princess Bride on my soundboard. Liar!
Right, exactly. Right. Oh, does she do it intentionally? That's the question.
Right.
Did she know we weren't going to survive?
Did anybody know that she lied but her?
Right, exactly. Right.
Oh, I totally
cool.
believed her.
Yeah, right. That's awesome.
So, Captain Heck, now you guys are kind of standing up on the deck, and he's near you, and he's like, now the sun is like starting to peek up over the horizon by now. You know, it's a clearish day. There is a like a morning fog that's starting to get burned off as the sun peaks up higher above the horizon, and as that fog is kind of burning off, you're starting to make out that you can see ahead of you there is just like a massive cliff. There you see certain sections of where the cliff is like broken up into like these spires, and these spires of just rock jut up like massively into the sky, like up into the clouds in certain areas, and you can kind of make out from where you're at in the distance. You see like large kind of contraptions that are like built onto some of these sections on these cliffs, and you see like massive chains coming down from these, like down towards the water. You see one section where like it looks like there's almost like a harbor that's built in to like the cliff, and kind of halfway up the cliff you see an area where looks hollow, but you see like this glow of like red, this red glow that's like coming out of the cliff, and but the captain turns to you and he's like, "The ship's limping. I can't make it to the harbor. I've got an alternative though. and he kind of points over towards the cliff, basically in the kind of direction you're heading. This is called Smuggler's Cut. Smugglers used to use this route to take stuff into Orvance. I can get the ship in there, and we can get it repaired, get me enough time to make it to Orvance. But you realize now that what he's talking about in the city that he refers to as Orvance is what you're seeing along the cliff further down. So Orvance is basically a city built into the cliffs. And as you've been traveling, maybe with some of the crew, you've kind of gathered bits of information about the city itself. And from what you know is the city's built vertically, and there's a section down in the bottom where the harbor is, called the Iron Harbor, and that's where it's pretty rough down there. It's low income, but working class down in the Iron Harbor. And then you have another section of the city. It was originally, like, thousands of years ago, the city was founded by dwarves, and dwarves built a whole underground complex, basically. And that's kind of what you realize you were seeing now, is the glow in the middle of the cliff, and that's where the original dwarven city was. That is the called the Stone Roots, and it's the basically the engine, the guts of the city. There's huge furnaces down there. You've got machines. I mean, the dwarves have built up this between the dwarves and the polder. They've developed, like, basically the power behind the city, where they've got forges and steam powered devices and all kinds of machinery that runs the city. But the wealthy live up above. So the ultra wealthy live on the tops of these spires, like hundreds of feet up in the air. On the tops of these spires, there's villas and things, and you see you can kind of make out kind of like you wouldn't be considered like the upper section of the city, but it's above, like, the Stone Roots. It's not underground, but it's like kind of like the Amalfi Coast, where you see, like, just all kinds of different shades of colors of these buildings kind of built into the cliffs and the crevices up there. And you can kind of see these bridges that connect different sections of the city, and the sailors from the ship here, the Gilded Albatross, have told you about these wealthy that walk amongst the spires across these glass bridges. They're like, I don't know how that's done, but some kind of alchemical process, they've been able to make these bridges that are just all glass. One of the key things with the city that they describe to you is how access to these upper levels are only available through, like, basically these huge winches that lift up things to different parts of the city. And some of the sailors talked about how, like, the Winchmasters Guild, like, they control the taxes and stuff, and they have, like, a monopoly on transporting of goods and things throughout the city, just because they control the winches that lift things. And you also heard tales of these group of monks that can they can tell. They can tell when like storms are coming by. These massive, basically massive whistle things they've built into the side of these spires, that when winds come from certain directions and it creates this hum, like a certain tone, they know like a storm's coming. Perhaps. But
you never know, right?
But you may not. You may not start with the wealthy. Yeah. So, so as you approach now, you're approaching the what Captain Heck describes as Smuggler's Cut. So you see the opening. The opening of the
oh yeah, look at that. Look at those art assets.
the ship limping into the cove here. And
are you gonna give us access to this in this journal? I hope.
Yeah, I'll give it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Badass.
So you see these large winch systems along the cliff there, and I mean this is still, I mean the city is still quite a ways away, like from where you're at now. This was just like the immediate, let's get you in here. The captain's explaining that there are tunnels that will take you can follow the Smuggler's Cut tunnels. They'll take you up to just outside one of the gates called Cinder Gate. It'll take you up basically to the Stone Roots section above the harbor, through the Smuggler's Cut.
Cool. Badass.
That is a
so
nice
the sounds of the
asset.
ocean. So the sounds of the ocean are fading behind you, replaced with the rhythmic dripping. Oh, that's the wrong section. Sorry, no, never mind. I thought I had a narrative thing I wrote, but no. But yeah, so you guys are entering this cove. The ship docks. Not really docks. It kind of beaches itself. The captain kind of beaches it. He's like, no, gonna have to do some repairs, but he kind of points off, and you see this like little cave. It's like a big beach. Once you come into this cavern, there's a beach, and he beaches it up, and then off ahead of you, you see. He kind of points out. He's like, that path right there will take you to the tunnels that will lead you up to the Cinder Gate.
Let's do it.
I don't know. I don't know what you can expect in there. I mean, I've heard tales of people still using it, but I don't know. I don't know what you can expect in there.
Oh, if it is what you say it is, maybe we should set up like kind of like where the boat beaches, some kind of safety perimeter first.
A respite.
I was thinking about more like not getting robbed by pirates while we're repairing our boat.
We've got enough crew here. You can use the tunnels to get to the city.
All right, fair enough.
The repairs are going to take a while.
Okay.
All right, let's hit it.
Okay. So who's grabbing the chest?
Well, it's surprisingly
Figuring it
light,
doesn't weigh
so
all that
anybody
much.
could get it.
Yeah. It's pretty light.
You'll feel like a strong person should get it, so that if anyone sees a very strong person carrying it, they don't know that it's light.
I mean, or the flip side, if people think that it's light, they're less likely to want to try to take what's in it. If they're like, well, it's clearly not loaded down with gold coins.
True story. No wrong answer.
Yeah, I mean, Adrian will carry it.
Okay.
Can we cover it? Any reason to cover it? Does that help at all?
You could. You
Let's
could.
cover it. Great. Can't see it from far.
You know what we could do?
All right.
Is, so
Cover with some cloth.
So here's what I'm going to suggest, like a role-playing aspect, right? So you know how the classic sword and shield always goes on the person's back? So what we could do is we could kind of like wrap the box and kind of like use rope and attach it to the shield. So when I have the shield on my back, I'm kind of carrying both. You know what I mean?
Because
It's
And if somebody looks at you directly from behind, it makes sense. But if they see you from the side and your shield is 2 feet off of your back,
No, but it's going to be in front of the shield because the shield is going to be the spot that how I actually have it on my back, like a backpack. You know, the shield straps will be.
yeah, no,
basically-
I get it. But when I'm just saying that when the shield is 2 feet away from your back because the chest is between you and your shield, your profile is still going to look wonky.
No. The box is going to be on the outside. Shield's going to be directly in the back. We're going to tie it to the front of the shield.
It'll just look like you're wearing a big crate on your back,
Yeah.
just a porter,
strapped.
kind
A
of.
porter. Yeah.
I mean, you're not hiding anything.
I mean, it's a 2 foot by 1.5 foot chest. I don't think we're 2.5 foot by 1.5 foot chest. I don't think there's going to be any hiding it. You know what I mean? If we're all going to cart up there and we're going to keep this box with us.
I mean, carry it how you want. I just don't think it makes a difference.
Just cover it. Whoever's gonna carry it, just cover it, I guess, somehow.
All right. Hold on a second.
Who's got it? Right in my notes. It's
Trying to
light.
find a good asset. I thought I had an asset already for it. Let me see. Guess not. I'll use what's this guy? Second, guys. Okay.
Wonders Cave, nice.
Let's get some appropriate tunes going here.
I'm not sure if I like the fact that I can't see anything.
Right. The
May I spend a recovery to get hit points back?
Yep, you may.
Amazing. Did that.
So to help you, because you've probably noticed, yes, it's completely dark, right?
It's not completely dark.
Pretty dark.
It's pretty dark.
My golden mustache lights the way.
So if you right click on your token on the top left, you should have a button to turn on a torch.
Also, who's gonna carry a torch? We don't. I can't imagine all of
I don't
us
think
are
it-
gonna carry a torch.
I mean, yeah. I mean, the inventory wise, it doesn't really
I mean, I just want to for the immersion
Yeah.
or whatever. We all
The
gonna
immersion,
carry-
basically. Right.
Who's carrying the torch?
Not the sneaky scout.
All right.
Okay, so the sounds of the ocean fade behind you. The Captain Heck, before you guys head off, he's, he says, once you guys get settled in, and I get the ship to harbor, I'll swing by and catch up. And if by any of my cargo that was undamaged that I get paid for and I can cover my costs, I'll repay you any way that I can, and I'll be in your debt. So, he bids his farewells, and you guys make your way into the cave here, and the sounds of the ocean fade behind you, replaced with the rhythmic dripping of water and the heavy, stagnant smell of whetstone. The natural shelf that you stand on is slick with algae and littered with the debris of a century of smuggling. Rotted barrels, rusted iron cleats, driftwood bleached bone white. The path ahead is a jagged throat of black rock that climbs steeply into the dark.
So we were supposed to get that crate. We're supposed to get that crate to Valerius Thorn. Is that correct?
To the guild. Sorry. He gave you instructions to deliver it to Winch House number 4.
But we don't want to get the attention of the Winch Masters or the Guild Watch.
Correct.
So we need to quickly acquire some sort of cart, right? And then cover it up, and then find out where Guild House 4 is. Is it in this town we're in, or is it a town beyond this?
Yeah. Are we even in the town yet, or we like
It is
in
this
the
town.
Like, have we even really made it to the town yet, or we're like kind of in these caverns, right?
It's beyond.
You're
this
in the
town.
cavern. No, you're not in the town. It's beyond these caves. You're using
It's
these
beyond
caves.
the cave. Okay, got it.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
But when we get to the town, we're going to need to procure some sort of wagon to cover this thing up. Okay, got it. All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Don't be suspicious.
Yeah, that is
Don't be suspicious.
that image is very, very good and very good representation. I've got a couple that I haven't shared yet, but that's very that's a good idea. Yeah, of kind of what.
Oh yeah, I was just like spitballing some stuff. So I mean, like, I don't want to mess with whatever you've created. I literally like copied what you like were saying. I like typed it down like as you were doing it, and just like I was just curious what would throw out. So you use it or not? But
what did you use to make that image? Because it is damn good, dude.
Gemini.
It's just Google. It's just Gemini.
Yeah.
Gemini.
The one thing to keep in mind with this city is, like I mentioned, it's very vertical, but there are a lot of like little inlets and stuff, like it even out to sea. Like there was one section where like one of those spires, like kind of maybe like if you're looking at that picture, that one that's like way in the back, like imagine if that was like out in the ocean, right? And there's like one like long glass bridge that extends out to go out to it. So yeah, I mean there's like different sections of the city like that.
So it's like a rocky coast. There's like stuff out,
Yes.
Not just like a cliff. There's like sort of shit in the middle of the ocean, kind of like connected with bridges and stuff. Cool.
All right.
Yeah.
Shall we?
Okay. So yeah, you so who was carrying the crate? Edgar?
Edgar.
Okay, so I'll just kind of like bring this as you go, but that'll represent the crate. So I'll kind of follow you along with it. But the Edgar, you notice so did you strap it on your back like a porter kind of?
Yep.
Is that what you ended up doing? Do you
Yes,
cover?
sir.
So you've got it covered. I'm assuming you've got it covered with like a tarp or something.
Yes.
I'll help him cover it. I'll help him tuck it in and stuff, so it's tightly done.
Edgar, you notice, like, as you stepped onto this kind of section of rock here, and you've got the strap to your back, you feel like the straps almost like lift off your shoulder a bit, and you feel like this
Weird.
you feel like this vibration up against your back, like you ever use one of those like massage guns? It kind of feels like that on your back.
I'm going to choose not to say anything because in game my character's like, oh no, it's just my imagination. I'm just pumped up from the battle and everything that's just happened. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
as of right now, he's not going to say anything because he would feel that, well, I just got some adrenaline running through my system still.
Yeah. So yeah, you as you guys you see here, there's like I said, you've got like kind of this debris that's littering the floor in this room and stuff. But ahead of you, you see kind of Mosby. You're kind of up there a little bit further, Mosby. You can see there's like a what's interesting with these caves is a lot of it is natural, but where you're standing, you actually see like stairs carved into the ground and kind of like it's not a natural part. Like some of it is man-made.
Yeah. So I will sneakily lead the way whilst sneaking and like staying ahead of the torch so that it hopefully doesn't illuminate me too brightly whilst I sneak.
Yeah, go ahead and give me
a little bit.
I
could sneak too, but I'll stay behind, not so close to Mosby, but I can sneak if need be.
Yeah, Mosby, go ahead and give me a skill roll on that. See how well you're doing, I guess.
Sure. And I have an edge, I think is the thing I get for being an elf.
So if you've got
you gain an edge. Yeah, that's what it is.
Grant must be feel right at home here.
Oh,
nice!
On sneaking.
You guys, like it's almost Eve. You almost kind of like he's so smooth at this. You're almost like wait, where? Like slow down, like I'm gonna lose you. So the tunnel, Mosby, the tunnel widens up for you here into this like large uneven chamber where the ceiling kind of vanishes into shadow. But what catches your eye isn't like the natural rock, it's the unnatural damage to the rock. Along the north wall, you see like this massive, like perfectly circle tunnel. That looks like it's been bored in through the stone. It's up above you, like off the ground, like up kind of towards the ceiling. You just see this like tunnel, right? Okay. You see, like I said, it's probably, if you were to guess, probably like 5 feet maybe. It looks very smooth on the inside. Almost like if the rock was like melted by like something like intense heat or acid or something. Off to your right, you can see that there's another part of this tunnel here, and you see like this some kind of substance on the edges of these on the edges of the cave here. It appears to be like some kind of the light kind of reflects off of it, and it reflects differently than the stone.
Okay.
Looks kind of like resin of some sort, and probably it's probably also you're getting like this besides the musty smell of the cave, you're also getting like this kind of musky, like wet earth, rotting fish scent.
Yeah. Yeah.
But more crates. You see more debris. Maybe centuries of stuff brought in from smugglers.
I love it. I'm gonna keep going forward sneakily, trying not to get too far ahead of the light.
Sure.
What's off? Is this the second path? I can't see it.
It doesn't
Where are you
look
at?
like it. Or it didn't look like it when I passed it. Just that the little the horns on the first room.
Refreshing. Sorry, 1 second.
Well, I can't see it because of the way the fog of war is set up without going down that path.
Oh,
Well, maybe not.
yeah, that's a. Do you want to turn your torch on? You could do that as well.
Oh, it's on.
Oh, I gotcha. Okay, cool. All right.
And I'm waiting for the light to get in here.
Yeah, but does anybody have dark vision in this game? Because I was kind of curious. Like Mosby's like sprinting off up ahead. I can't even see his token in the light at all anymore. Just like, does anybody see anything up there? Or is
I don't think there's really any sort of mechanic for it in game. I kind of like, I'll let you guys kind of play out that however you want. So maybe Mosby. Well, Mosby is a woad elf. When you look at him, his eyes are massive, right? He's got huge eyes, probably made for seeing in the dark depths of woads, these deep, dark forests. His ears are almost bat-like, right? So maybe they've got some kind of sonic capabilities. You don't know.
Gay!
So Mosby, you see from where you're at, you're seeing more of this resin type of material further ahead of you down this tunnel.
All right. Well, continuing not to get too far ahead of the light, but because I'm so hard to detect, the people holding the light might not be able to see me. I'm gonna very carefully go into this room that may be full of bones and big spiders.
Yes, you do. You are starting to see ahead of you. Yeah. Where this tunnel opens ahead of you into this more humid in here, spherical sort of chamber, and it smells of just musk and rot. The walls you see are coated, especially where you're standing now. You're kind of in this narrow corner here, where it's the natural stone is actually perfectly cornered, almost like it was man-made, probably dwarven, you're assuming. But they're coated with that thick resin. It's almost like it almost looks like an amber substance. You see in the center of the room just piles of cracked bones, some like maybe large fish, some like looks plating, as the torchlight's kind of glinting through this corner that you're standing in. You can see that iridescent plating sort of reflecting the light here, and it's not alone, because you see as it kind of shuffles on these eggs and this kind of bone pile that it's on. You just see the floor just seems to kind of ripple.
Nice.
And you just see like hundreds, thousands, you don't know, just tons of these like smaller, hard-shelled beetles scuttling around. And
great.
yes, sorry, I didn't realize I had the game pause. Yes. So, what would you like to do?
Brant, do you
So
are
I
you
wanna-
do you intend to be way back there? By the way, Brant.
I want to sneak back and get Edgar's attention. That the giant monster insect fighting room is ahead.
Yeah.
All right. At this point, I'm gonna ask Eve. It's like, help me with the crate. There's enemies ahead, and try and get this box off my back.
Sure.
Because you
Yep.
know,
I
vow of honesty, I don't want this damage because we have to deliver it, and we're not gonna look at it. And I will scold anyone who looks at my box.
So, Eve, you were helping with
So
that?
there.
sure. We'll take the box off and put it
I
there.
s-
Sure.
I said Eve
What's in the
because you were
box?
sitting closest
Yeah.
to me.
Oh, that's great. Oh,
Eve, you, as you go to grab the box, it feels weightless to you, like like you're grabbing it's chest, and there's got to be some weight to this thing, and you grab it and you feel like that vibration, and it feels like nothing in your hands,
Why is this weightless?
and you go
Why does
to
this weigh-
set it down,
Yeah. And it
and it
floats.
it doesn't touch the ground. It just kind of sits there and floats.
What's in this?
It doesn't matter what's in it. We must bring it to our destination. That is what we're hired to do. Honest coin is good coin.
Could I make some sort? Is there like some psionic? Like, what could it be? Some sort of psionic telepathic
If
thing?
Mosby is able to make a shush motion and point at
Yeah.
the
We're all like
giant monsters.
yeah,
Why I'm whispering.
making a racket.
Yeah.
I am
Yeah,
not
yeah.
I
whispering.
feel like Eve is talking to herself. Edgar's just like screaming out loud in this hallway.
Right.
Yeah, I am
It's
not
like, we
whispering.
must.
I am not quiet.
Yeah.
Can I roll something that may or may not be good? Because my character has a -1 agility, and we're supposed to be being very sneaky right now. But like my character is basically a tank. Like he I mean in the literal sense, as in like he's very good at a lot of things, but he is not good at being quiet. And there's a lot of shit on the ground in here. So I'm just gonna
It is very-
roll.
I don't
An
think you need to
agility.
roll when Edgar's like screaming right now. Like you can't
Yeah,
make
that's-
more noise than that.
I'm
I
not
would
screaming.
say
That's
that-
just how I talk. That is my tone.
That's
I would
that's
say
my
that
12-inch voice.
What?
Yeah, so
What
I,
could
I
this-
rolled badly, and
Yeah.
I think we were all sitting here looking at this chest, and Edgar's yelling about the chest, and I'm sort of like getting distracted by all that, and I kick a rock, and it's not like my character is a tank, so when I say he like kind of kicked a rock, it's more like he kicked like a like 5x5 piece of like solid rock and just like sends it like bouncing along, and it like cracks off a wall, and like
Yeah.
more shit comes down. Like I mean, like standard like
Yeah.
full of a took fashion, like just made a huge racket. So yeah, my bad.
I love the Lord of
Yeah.
the Rings in there.
And then
Yeah,
Mosby
so-
comes around and ducks.
Mosby, before you backed away, as this is kind of happening, like Edgar's, you like turn around to like kind of try to shush Edgar, and then as you're like doing that, you see as Brant is like coming around like this rock pile, and his big fucking foot just hits this rock and sends it careening off of the wall, and you don't even like look back at the bugs. You just continue going the way you were looking, like you knew like that this is not good.
Yeah, that's really fair. That's a really fair description of where I'm coming from.
Yeah,
Nice.
you're just like, I'll just continue and hide, and
Got this.
nothing immediately changes. I mean, you see, you can kind of hear some scurrying and stuff, but nothing nothing immediately comes here. It may. I mean, you did kind of Mosby. You did kind of see like it was kind of next to some like these iridescent eggs. Maybe it's just not going to leave the nest. Is probably what you're gathering, but it probably won't let you come into the room.
Is that the only way through?
I can see.
It seems that way.
I'm looking around like, what did I miss? Like sitting there cursing some choice words about my toe.
Well,
No, nobody wants to take. Fuck it, I'll go in.
Yeah, you kind of realize that there's probably yeah. I mean, you do see like from where you're at, you can kind of see that there's might be a tunnel that way, but it's just like crumbled rock, and it would be probably too narrow to fit through.
can I just grab the chest with one hand and drag it with me?
Well, it's
You
floating
don't even
right
really
now.
have to grab and drag. It's you can kind of like push it, and then you just
Yeah. Well, I
just
want to
kinda-
pull it behind me. I don't want it in front of me. I don't want
Sure,
to have
sure.
it get crushed. All right, so I'm
Yeah.
kind of just dragging it with me, and I want to stay within 2 of Edgar.
Okay. So Edgar, you enter the room, and because these things are on high alert, you hear this like kind of like some kind of chitter sound that this large Titan beetle makes, and they're the two the like just swarms of these other beetles start like going out and like moving off of the bone piles. So let's draw steel.
Yeah, badass.
All right.
Oh, what's that drawn? Who's drawing that? Is that Ernie or someone else?
That's Mosby, I think.
Okay, good. Not Ernie, like an ass.
He said good. Chain lightning, that's what that is. Fucking lightning beetles.
Like
We're all piled up together in a
Right.
narrow hallway.
right.
I can't see crap, by the way. I see like the glimmer of these things up there.
Yeah. So do you guys want to? Do you want to? I mean, it's
Edgar should roll.
9:40. Do you guys want
Oh, I
to
see.
do a little bit of combat, or what do you want to do?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we
Do
can. Let's do it.
I'm good.
All right.
Edgar,
We'll go
you roll.
for maybe we can get a round in. We'll try this. All right. So let's draw steel. All right. Who wants to roll for initiative? Probably
Edgar, if he's
Edgar.
with us. Edrin, if you're, go for it, Raven. Oh,
Okay. Looks like the beetles are gonna go first.
had to jump on us. They were
Yeah.
ready for us.
They could hear us coming a mile away.
Yeah.
We get a counter. All right, here we go. So this guy is gonna activate. And I don't remember what they do.
It's dark as it's dark as shit in here. All I see is like the
Yeah.
die.
We're not seeing them come.
Okay, so these guys have. Okay, cool. I love it. I love it. All right. Got it. Okay. What was their speed? Okay. So Edgar, you just see this swarm of these beetles coming up towards you, and it's going to try and just all these beetles like kind of crawling up you. You feel them like kind of trying to pinch onto your armor and stuff. Okay, so that is a tier 1 to you. So that's 8 poison damage. Your might is not less than 1, correct?
It is 2.
Okay.
And I will hold on. Where is that? No, resist the unnatural. Nope, that's not it. Is it a triggered action? I thought I had an ability
Feature.
that lets me resist damage that's not.
You can use a triggered action to have that. So you can do that. You can do it once a turn to trigger that.
But it's no longer my triggered actions.
It's a feature.
Is it feature?
Resist the unnatural.
There it is. Yep, I went past it twice. Triggered action.
So you want to use that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I'll undo that, and then I will shift click to give you 4. There you go. And then it's going to use its impede ability.
Crap, I missed it.
And make shit, I don't have auras on this guy. An aura around this thing, 1 is difficult terrain.
Which
so
takes
basically
2 movement to get through.
Correct.
Right.
So reset. There. Okay. It is done. All right. Who's up?
If you let me go first, I can give you defense, and then I'll go late next turn, and you'll have defense that whole time. And I'll even let you get a maneuver right now, too.
Oh, that is fantastic. Because I could put judgment on him.
Yeah. You guys cool with that? Cool. Okay, so I am going to... Okay, so if I go... Great. And then we get a ton of clarity. Great. Okay, cool. So I'm actually going to do this. So I'm going to give you, I'm giving you precognition again. So you are granted, you are seeing a glimpse into the future. So you're seeing these things like charge you, right? And you're basically seeing them come at you, and you're able to step ahead into the future. So you get Bane against... They have Bane against attacking you. And whenever you take damage, you can use a triggered action to have a free strike. Okay, so you can use a triggered action this round and potentially next round if I don't act before you, right? So that'll be badass. So you have that.
I think I'm going to save my triggered actions for taking half damage at this point.
Oh, you already did. Damn.
Okay.
I
did. I used it.
Too bad. Okay, and then I'm going to give you also... Well, does anybody else want... Well, do you think I have this for somebody? You can have this unless anybody else has a badass maneuver. They can
Icedern
step.
is also front lines, and he's got a lot of badass
Right.
maneuvers.
Does anybody else step 2 and have a badass maneuver?
Reason. 2. I think.
Shift or square is equal to the reason.
Brant could potentially too.
I'm at.
Is it difficult terrain to move into that spot or moving through? Because if it's, yeah, it would
Oh,
definitely
so it would be just you.
Able to get adjacent to them, I think.
So then you
Yeah,
two.
basically.
Yeah.
So
My
it's-
I
reason
do-
is 1. And if that's difficult terrain for me, to even
It's
step
my.
forward, I would
It's
do
my
your
reason.
reason. Gotcha.
Yeah.
And you're creating difficult terrain. Is that it? Or did I miss? Sorry.
The-
The slag.
The
this one.
Slagmite did. If
Yeah.
you hover
Oh, I
over the
gotcha.
Slagmite, he's got a red circle around him. That's the aura.
Yeah, it's just basically the imagine. It's
It
just
costs
because
one-
there's so many of these things.
Yep. So it costs
Crawling
1
around.
movement to go into one of those squares, and essentially 2 movement to leave this square.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So it's up to you. So either you can shift 2, or either of you can shift 2 and do a maneuver.
Yeah.
It's up to you
I
guys.
don't need to move very much. I don't think so. I have ranged options.
Edrin or Edgar? Who wants it?
Well, I'll tell you why I don't want to move. I don't want to move because the size of these things, they
Yep.
can't get past me.
Yep.
So I'm
Do you want them
afraid.
to
I'm
move?
afraid if I move, they'll be able to move past me and hit you guys.
Uh-huh.
See what I'm saying?
Are these considered large or are they huge? Like, what's the scale?
Size 2. Yeah.
Size 2, so that's okay. Gotcha. So that's bigger than large. All right.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
First question: who wants to maneuver? Is it worth Edrin moving up? Turn? Probably not.
I mean, I'll take the maneuver because I could put judgment on them now.
Go
So
for it.
But it doesn't really matter, to be honest with you.
I'll put judgment on the big guy.
The Titan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's that's probably
Go
the
for
next best idea. So alright, so Ice, we're gonna put judgment on this guy, and I think that's one of the things that I can't do yet.
Click it on your thing so it pops the chat card out.
Alright, judgment versus so that's under abilities.
Judged.
So now, the first time he attacks, I get a ref. I think it attacks me.
So after whomever is going, I will go immediately next.
Anybody not want me here? Do I need to move, or am I okay?
I don't think it matters if you want to go along the back line, only because they're not going to get past me. Unless they have something crazy like Zerg borrow ability.
Basically anything past like this square in that direction is going to be difficult terrain. And you can go up
Alright.
probably there before it's too narrow for you to go up.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I might just stay where I'm at. Is it difficult terrain to go through allies or not?
I don't think
Or
so.
no? Okay, cool. Well, then I'll just stay here. Cool, all done. Mosby, did you say you wanted to go?
Yes,
Yeah,
please. So I'm going to use hesitation as weakness to go next. And that begins my turn, which rolls the die, which brings me back up to 3 insight, which I don't really
Gives
need.
you-
Can I just
Fine.
hold on? I have a mechanical question. Okay, so judgment popped up, right? In the and this is for everybody. right before the bullet points where it says what I could do to spend a wrath, if you read the paragraph above it, it says if a creature is judged by you and reduces to 0 stamina, you can use a free triggered action to basically put it on somebody new. When it says additionally, does that mean I could do it when I place it, or does that mean that person has to die first?
I'm
It's a
guessing that
different
person has
paragraph,
to
I think. Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Additionally,
I
you
think
can
it's
spend.
the same. I think it's the same paragraph, right?
It looks like the same paragraph, but the word addition.
Well, it is, but like it says when an adjacent creature judged by you starts to shift. I mean, if the creature was already at 0 stamina, it wouldn't be able to shift. So it doesn't make any sense. I think it's just like you can spend 1 wrath at any time to do those, I think.
Cool. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, weird.
You see what I'm saying? Like, I always read it as it has to die, but I'm like, well, if that's the case, I'll never get to use those
because like,
things.
none of those things would ever fit because it's dead.
Yeah, right.
Like it can't.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel like there should be another, like,
I think there just needs to be a space.
yeah, right,
Yeah.
another
Yeah.
space between a new target and additionally.
All right, Mosby, what you doing?
Yeah. So I am going to. I can't click the guy. I don't know why. I can't click him and hit T to target him. But the guy who's adjacent to Edgar, I am going to shoot with my teamwork ability, which gives me a surge, which I am going to use for damage. 17 plus
Great.
2, I guess, is I think a tier 3 result for 12 damage. So I'm going to do 12 damage to this guy that's adjacent to Edgar, and then 2 more because of the surge. And because I have done damage with a surge, it brings me up to +1 insight. I am then going to use my maneuver to no, not that one.
I get Q-Wrath now.
I'm going to use my maneuver to Ninja Smoke Bomb into the corner here. Why can't I move my guy? What?
Refresh.
You need in the top left. You need to change it to a select token.
Yeah, maybe you're not on the.
Oh, because weren't you
sure.
doing some sort of? You were doing
Instead of
some sort
targeting
ruler
measurement.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
There you go.
So I'm gonna Ninja Smoke Bomb over here where no one can see me, and because no one can see me, I hope that I do a good job on this hiding roll that I'm about to hide with +1 edge because I'm an elf.
Yep.
Hopefully that's enough for none of these guys to see me, which gives me... What does it give me? 1 surge. And I don't know where to put that on my sheet. Oh, no, here it is, right here. I put it here on my sheet. Okay.
I think,
and then...
Do this for me. Actually, never mind. I don't think you can because it wasn't targeted. Let me do this. So it was 12 damage. You spend a surge.
+2 for the surge I used.
Got it. And you gave yourself a surge for Black Ash Teleport?
For successfully hiding subsequent to the Black Ash Teleport, yeah.
Got it. Okay.
And
cool.
and that's my turn. So I am now guarding this this chest, and I have hit the end turn button.
I dragged the chest with me for what it's worth.
Oh, then I am where the chest token is on the screen, but not actually is in the world. So
Because I didn't know if we were gonna.
totally
walk
awesome. No
past this
objection.
thing
I
or
just
not.
yeah, very reasonable.
Yeah, cool.
All right. So the we'll do this. The second. No, actually, what's gonna happen here? Got it. Okay. Okay. So the Titan, you see it like kind of turning around, and it lets out this kind of like it's like a yell almost, but it's like a chitter. It's kind of like a kind of sound. Yeah, but like amplified and detuned, and yeah. So it uses Ready to Strike, and then it's going to, what's its movement? Because the swarm is a swarm. It's got the swarm tag. It can occupy other. It can occupy other creatures' stuff. So Titan Beetle goes there, and it targets.
And Edgar saw this coming, so he knows the bite is coming. So he's got Bane and a free strike. Oh, you already used your trigger, right? Yeah.
I did.
Too bad.
Yeah, it is going to is because it's judged by you. It's got a Bane against you. Is that right?
Yes.
Is that what it was?
No. He's got a Bane against me because Eve gave me precognition.
Got it. Okay, so he swings at you normally because Ready to Strike gave him an edge. So he's got one Bane.
Right. I'm going to. Where the hell is it?
You also, he's doing.
I'm going to spend a wrath and give him another Bane because he's judged.
Okay.
How good at Bane?
Another Bane?
Yeah. It's going to cost me a wrath, though.
16 then? Is it just making a -2?
Yep.
That would make that a
tier 2 then. Good. So 16.
Oh yeah, I don't need to roll 17. That. Yeah.
So not.
So tier
just 10 damage.
10 damage. Your mine is not less than 1. Okay, so we'll do this. -10.
Cool.
And I gain a wrath because he's judged, and it's the first time this encounter that he attacked me.
Cool.
And he also gets 4 damage.
We just clawed the shit out of you.
Yeah, he did.
So you also can do 4 damage to him because he used an action, right?
Correct. And if that matters, it's holy damage. I think someone said something about having elemental damage, getting a resource.
Is that this character's?
I don't remember.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thought that might have been Brant, but I'm not positive.
What about me?
You potentially get a resource if somebody uses a particular type of damage.
Oh, I do. Basically, I get a +1 if
it's elemental.
Yeah, basically anything that's not holy and not untyped. So I already got it when they use.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, right, exactly. But I got it already because they used a poison attack earlier.
Hey, I remembered. That's impressive.
Okay. So he is done. Who is next?
I can slide up a square if nobody else wants to fill the void there.
Go for it. Also, oh my god, I can finally see the battlefield. I think somebody either moved or something, but like literally my character could like see like one square of one of the enemies, and that was like it in the line of sight.
The enemies moved up.
If you just like click. If you click off, like if you just draw a square somewhere off your character, you can then see everybody's view.
Ah, that's interesting.
Right, you can then see like all of the players.
Because you have
like,
observer.
You become an observer of all of our characters.
If you click off what?
If you draw a square off of your character, you view all of the heroes' views.
Interesting.
I don't.
Yeah, because you have an observer to everybody's tokens.
Makes sense.
I think if you're going to do anything, you have to make sure you click your token again before you do something.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right.
Okay.
So I don't know. Whatever. It's a way to be able to see, like, well, what does everybody else see? I mean, whatever.
All right. Okay, so Dance of Blows.
Oh, good. Nice, man.
First one. Okay, cool. You slide one adjacent enemy.
I'll take a clarity on that one.
So you go to you do your Dance of Blows. You do you quickly hit them. You expect them to slide when you do this, and they do not.
Oh, so I don't get a clarity.
Ooh. If I trying to target the Titan Beetle. You said he's size 2, right?
Yes, yeah.
All right. Is he like immune to moved, or is it just basically you're just thinking from a size standpoint?
Size standpoint, because as the way I read it, you cannot force move or push or slide anything that is larger than you, unless your might score equals their size.
Depends on the specific skill. It's like in the Hero's Handbook, Big versus Little. I just looked over this because I know that's written into knockback specifically. In knockback, there is a clause that states that. Although I actually use my intuition instead of might based on the psionic class ability. I'm actually I can do 2 versus 2. I can still use because I was just making sure that I could use knockback. So if they're size 2. My intuition is 2, I can actually still knockback move them anyway. But in terms of that's like specifically claused into that skill. In basic, in just like the forced move section of the handbook, which I was also double checking on to make sure that my other stuff might come into play. Big versus little. When a larger creature force moves as a smaller creature with a melee weapon ability, the distance of the force move is increased by 1. If a smaller creature force moves a larger target with a melee weapon ability, the distance doesn't change. So it doesn't say you can't do it. It just says that it doesn't affect how far it goes.
Right. Okay. So that is that would be a move 2 plus you get bonuses, right?
On this one, it would I think it would only be it's slide up to the month. Yeah. So intuition score 2 plus any forced movement is plus 1 being hocked. So it's a slide 3.
Okay, so he's got a stability of 2, so
okay.
you can only move him 1.
Slide him 1. Yeah, and I guess I would probably just try to slide him like against the wall over here because I don't think now that I've seen him move into the swarm, I don't think trying to collide these guys is going to do anything for me.
Right. Okay. So he just kind of push him into the wall. He cannot go any further, so he takes a point of damage. I just glanced down and just saw your fucking face like light up, Riley.
Oh, Liz turned the light on. No, Liz turned the light on. It was super bright for a second.
I was like, okay, cool. And actually, I forgot that he had this ability. Why is it not working?
So you do get your clarity for the force move.
Yeah, I got it. Cool, thanks. Thank you.
Hold on, because that's the feature. I forgot he has. Why isn't this working? I forgot he also has. He's plated. So you would have done that would have been a tier 2. Tier 2
against
result.
that one guy. Right. It's always like just a 1 tier reduction based on the plating.
Yep. So he takes 4 damage.
Should be unless does the plate take away the bounce into the wall damage, because otherwise it just stays at 5 anyway.
No, it's just a bane to melee strikes against them.
Okay.
This guy takes 5, and you kind of reducing that swarm down pretty good. All
right, and then
okay.
I don't know.
Oh, I also forgot this. As you stepped up to hit him, I forgot that he was able to. One of his pinchers comes out. He's using a triggered action here. He just does his free strike damage to you. Yeah. All right, go ahead.
So I gained a surge from that.
Cool.
What happened? You got into range and it triggered a free strike?
Yeah, essentially.
Yeah, just as he stepped in, one of the beetles, legs comes up and bats at him. Okay. Anything else?
Yeah, I'm trying to. I don't know how push would work against the swarm, so I don't know if it's worth doing that.
I think the swarm is immune, isn't it? Wasn't this discussed?
Yeah, it feels like it'd be like a weird concept to do anyway. But so I will probably just still target the big guy. It's not going to do a ton, but why not? And throw a knockback out there. And since that is that's a melee weapon strike, so just throw a bane on there because he's got the plating.
Yeah.
Can you do an AoE? Oh, sorry, I'll ask in a second.
Still not bad. So 2 plus intuition 2 plus being larger 1, so force move 5.
But that's a knockback, right? You can't do it against a larger creature, right?
Except again, because that I can use my intuition instead of might, and that clause for the effect.
That's right.
Yeah. So I can use intuition
So what was it?
for both the bonus to the roll as well as. Actually, and is that even counting that right? That's not. That counted as a plus might. So that's actually a 17.
What's going on, Busby?
Okay.
I'm
and
gonna
that's
have to
against
try to figure out
which...
how to adjust that.
Looking very much forward to Friday, bro.
Okay, so that was a push 4?
It would actually be a push 6. Because
Push
that should be a
6
tier
against the
3.
type.
That only counted as a plus might. It should be plus my intuition. So that's actually the 2d10 plus 2 minus 2.
Okay.
Instead of plus 1 minus 2. So that would be a 17.
Okay. So he's got stability 2.
Right.
So that would be 4. And which direction are you moving him? Into the wall again?
Probably the same thing. I think I just want to go for damage. So I'm just trying to slam him into the wall. Pushing him away doesn't make a lot of sense to do anything.
Got
for
it.
us, so.
Okay.
Barely injured.
And is it worth? Yeah, it's every little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I will also. What's up?
No, go ahead.
You were about to say something. I'll spend.
I thought you were done.
Yeah, no, sorry. I'm going to spend 1 discipline to trigger the synaptic break effect on my my null field. So if anybody wants to use a ability against one of the targets that's in my field, so it's the 2 guys that are up front right now, it increases the potency by 1.
Okay, so our potency, if we wanted to do something against them, cool. Okay.
Nice.
Potency is the one where it goes up a tier. right? It's the opposite of Bane.
No, it's like it's like your
potency is the
like,
effect. If it's like might -1 or might less than 1, it'll become might less than
Okay,
2
all
or
right.
something along
Thank
those
you.
lines.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if any of your secondary effects are in there, it increases. So it may not come into play, but it doesn't hurt.
Cool. Do we need to spend anything, or you just spent it?
I spent one of my discipline to
Cool.
make that effect last.
Nice. Great. Nice. It's cool.
Cool.
Okay.
Coolio.
All right. Last swarm here is going to activate.
I should have intervened and be like, guys, mind if I go so I could heal?
Oh. What you got?
I'm at 11. We're gonna find out real quick how well I do.
Yeah. Oh, they've got
I can go
Bane,
after
so-
the first person that goes, but I don't need to go first. In fact, it's worse if I go first.
Are they allowed to
So
climb over
this-
top of each other?
Yeah, those
Swarms
swarms.
I
do.
mean,
If they're swarms.
Swarm mechanics, yeah. They can occupy the same
yeah, it
space.
just says this swarm can move through spaces if they were a size 1M creature and can occupy other creature spaces. So yeah. So yeah,
Okay.
the slag,
All right.
the
They
Titan
can
is.
go. That means they can go in our spaces too.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
They just haven't been able to yet because their speed is only 5, and you guys have been right
Oh,
at that
got it.
edge.
Oh shoot.
but
Oh,
it's
right.
one of those
Thanks.
every tabletop RPG has basically the same mechanics for swarms.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Also,
So,
next turn.
the
Oh,
Titan.
shit. I don't know if I should have been there. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, so Icedern, you
Good to know.
knocked you knock back that Titan beetle into the wall, and it kind of bounces there, and then all of a sudden you just see fucking just hundreds of these miniature beetles just climbing over top of it now towards you guys.
Yeah. Nice.
And it's going to so it's going to target both of you guys because it can.
Bane on Edgar.
And use Bane on Edgar.
Yeah, one Bane.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so tier 2 to both of you. Nobody's might is less than 1.
That brings me
so
down
you
to
both-
0.
Oh no.
Oof.
Now, it's not past 0, so can I still use, what is it, catch breath?
Well, time out. Do you want
No,
me
you're-
to make them roll again, or is it not worth it?
Hey, it's tier 2.
Yeah, but they rolled higher than well, they might not roll 11.
But the reason why is here's the question. So I have an ability that it deals damage and it allows me to use a stamina, use a recovery. Does that count if I'm in the dying thing? Because it's the ability says you can use
If it-
recovery. I'll tell
Yeah,
you what the
if you're
ability
using an
is.
ability.
It's called the Gods Punish and Defend.
I think you are allowed to. You just cannot use a recovery as like
The
your
maneuver.
as the action or the maneuver, right? But if the ability gives it to you, you can. But if it is a
catch breath specifically that you can't use.
Or heal.
Right.
Yeah.
But if you're using an ability that is triggered off of might or agility, I think it's might and agility, you'd have to also roll the bleeding effect of dying.
Okay. So I'm safe.
I don't know what the order of operations are there, but
I'm safe.
I would say you would probably not have to do that, because I would think the recovery would trigger before the bleed, because the bleed happens after you've done the ability, and if the ability healed you, allowed you to recover up. Does that make sense?
It does. But this is why I asked, because it was very, it was like on the fence.
Yeah. Okay. So, you guys see Edgar. He's like gets knocked back by just this fucking wall of these tiny little
They're climbing up them and
they're climbing up
under
him
his
and he's
armor
just,
and shit.
yeah, he's like, oh, he's like, what the yeah. Okay. All right, that one's done.
Well, at this point,
Who's left? Brant and Edgar.
I think it's my turn.
it doesn't matter which one of us goes. They're done. We're not going to take any more damage.
Yeah. Yeah.
So whether I heal
Unless
now or
somebody has a
heal after, it
surprise.
doesn't matter.
Unless there's a surprise.
That's a good point.
Yeah, so they're wait, so these things are dead? I'm confused.
No.
Missed
They're
something.
just
No, everything's
they're
up there. They've just taken their turns.
all taken
Oh,
their
yeah,
turns,
okay. You always said they were dying. I was like, wait, what? See,
No,
okay.
Edgar is dying.
Yeah. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move. I can move through
Yeah.
Mrs. Elf Lady here, right? Okay, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna move up a little bit.
It won't
Can't
let
go
you go
around
through
corners.
wall. You gotta go
Oh,
down.
yeah. Oh, there we go.
Go down first.
1, 2, and that should put me within a range of 2 of both of them, I think.
All three.
There's
There's
all three.
actually
Yeah, or all 3. Yeah, they're
yeah.
stacked up. But that should, yeah, I think diagonally I still, because I want to use ability with a range of 2 from
Yep.
me. So I think I can hit them both, so cool. So I'm going to do my spell Ripples in the Earth.
Cool.
I'm gonna pull that up here.
Can you move one of the guys down one just so it could be targeted temporarily, Aaron, maybe?
If you go over to the combat tracker,
Yeah.
Oh, I suppose you could do that too.
Yeah.
And target.
you could.
Although I
pan
do
to
think he needs to
combatant.
be, yeah, he needs to be in range so I can hit him.
Oh, okay. Go to the
Um,
combat tracker and target then.
Yeah, there you go, do something like that. I don't, I think it's just radiates for me though. And then I think I get, I haven't tested this out. We're gonna find out and see if this gives me the bonus I get from another effect, but we'll find out. So I'm gonna roll this. That should hit all 3 of them.
Badass.
Nice.
Yeah, still only tier. So. Oh no, that's a tier 3.
Tier 3. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, sure
sweet.
as hell is,
Okay.
dude.
Oh, it's 9 damage. Nice. Okay, that's awesome. Cool. And 1 second, bear with me.
Also needs that
Okay, so it says 8
so
plus
like less than
1.
3.
Okay. Yeah, I think it
Right.
did actually. It did apply my effect. So I have. Sorry, I'm mumbling to myself. But what I did was, so I casted Ripples in the Earth. So Brant like comes up, and he basically just like stomps the ground, and he kind of kicks this like wave. It almost looks like a wave of like water, but it's actually just the earth and stone just rumbling forward, and it kind of goes underneath of you guys. And you kind of like the two allies in front of me kind of feel the realm like feel a little bit weird, but like the crescendo like hits these all the bugs in front of us, and just
They go
like
flying.
yeah, and just it like all of its debris and stuff just like kind of busts up out of the ground and just blasts everything in that area. And I guess they take, it looks like 9 damage. Do I click the apply damage button?
Why did you make them from?
I think I did.
Whoops.
Hold on.
Yes.
Undo. Hold on. Icedern,
I'm not dead yet.
undo,
Don't put me on the
Right.
ground.
Because I have.
Yeah, and if they're so I guess I get a bonus to potency because of the other effect, right? So I think it's if it's
Their
a
strength
might,
is less than the 3, yeah.
yeah, then they are knocked prone.
So those guys are prone.
Nice.
Okay. And
awesome.
they take the 9 damage, right?
Yeah, should I click the apply button?
I just got
there
it.
There you go. That works. Nice.
Nice.
Okay.
Cool, that was good.
Badass.
I appreciate that other one for running up here to get in the way of my spell right before I cast it.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, don't forget to click your
Oh.
activate thing in the tracker to give your resource.
Oh, yeah. Let's see, I think I'm up to 4 essence right now. Oh, you know what, I don't know. Well, I'm just...
When you click that arrow, it'll automate it.
Oh, there it is. Do I get 2 essence, I think?
That's
That
what
would actually
It
put
should
me
give
at
you-
5 then, instead of 4, so cool. Whatever, okay. Okay, and then, and the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to help out Edgar here, and I'm going to use... Oh shoot, no I can't, because that's an actual ability, not a maneuver, so never mind. Sorry Edgar, I was going to let you recover, but I can't. So...
hold on. If you're talking about a
He was going to do
maneuver-
heal, I
I
think.
was going to do heal, but it's a main action, so I don't
Yeah.
think I can cast it.
Oh, okay, got you.
Yeah, so no dice. What I can do though is I can use practical magic.
Oh, okay.
And
I'm gonna interject here. So if you read catch breath, unless I read it wrong, let me reread it.
Yeah,
For yourself.
I think it's for yourself, right?
But it
Catch
says,
breath is for
but
yourself.
other creatures can help them spend a recovery. So technically,
it's just-
and because
it's
I'm
just saying-
at 0, you could use
It's
that.
Right, that's
Yeah.
what
Yeah, I
what
think it
heal
makes it
does. It
help.
allows you to.
Yeah. It's
Oh, it
yeah,
heals
it's,
the
it's,
main action. Okay, I get it.
Yep. Yeah, when it says but other creatures can help it's referring to the heal ability, I think. So,
Okay.
Or like other abilities
Yeah.
that are like, like, oh, you can make an ally spend a recovery. Yeah.
Because like,
Yeah.
because then he could heal and then I could heal and it'll be good because I'm gonna be at 20.
All right.
Anyway,
Anything else?
I have a knockback thing, but I think they're probably going to be too big. I'm not going to risk it. So I'm just going to do just a regular practical magic here. And you know what, I get to pick the elemental damage, so I'm going to throw some fire at it. So let's see here. I'm going to target it at this dying one, at the mites. I feel like that's a good, throw some fire at the mites.
Sure.
See if I can cast it here. Well,
I think it's then apply it.
how do I cast it?
I think
Oh, it just says you choose. Oh, here we go. Got it. Okay. Done.
Okay, 2 fire damage to
Nice.
that one.
Yep.
Right. That swarm is looking pretty non-swarmish right now. It's very very
2 beetles
dissipated.
left.
Cool. And I am
And
done.
there's still a few there, but it's very close to being dissipated. Okay.
Actually, that's why I'm gonna move back here. I'm gonna stand back here.
So Mosby
Get out of
can
the way.
go immediately after that. We're in round 2, right?
Nope.
Not yet.
No,
not
we got-
yet.
Oh,
Yeah,
not yet?
there's-
Okay. Well then, disregard.
And since I'm the only one left, I'll go.
Okay. Edgar's mustache lighting up the
Taking all the hits.
cavern.
Definitely.
Now he
Like
returns.
bugs to a flame.
Exactly.
Oh, that's terrible.
All right. No. Well, I will now use this.
Oh, I can re-roll that.
There you go.
I will
There you go.
re-roll that.
Oh,
Not much
that's-
better.
Literally, not any better.
Alright, 7 holy.
So you can
And I will in fact use a recovery. Yay!
Yeah.
so yeah, I think order of operations, I mean, does that make sense? I think like does the ability and recovers before the bleed would take effect.
I'm gonna say yes
mean-
because I don't want to die.
I'll make a note of that to research. I think you're fine, but just for future reference, we'll need to look that up. Okay, so
Let's not spend time doing it now. Let's keep the game going.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep. And then I will use my maneuver to catch breath, which will spend another recovery.
Cool. Oh, you're looking
in which
good
you
now.
did it to the Titan. Okay, got it.
And I think as movement, I think I'm just gonna sit here. So where?
Sure, you don't want to do the swarm.
You mean to kill it?
Yeah.
I could.
It did 11 damage to you last time.
I actually have to spend my wrath, don't I? Already did.
But he does have the Titan Beetle judged.
Right, and I gain a wrath from hitting him.
Oh. All right, well then forget it. Someone else will get it.
And I think I could actually spend the wrath that I just got. No, I can't. Never mind. All right, yep, that will end my turn.
Cool. Next round.
Okay. Right. You guys want to do another round, or you want to call it, or what do you want to do?
I'm good with either.
Could we do
I'll
another
do-
round and keep our
I'll do
turns
whatever you
quick?
guys want.
Keep our
Yeah, I
turns
think-
quicker?
I think we're getting the hang of it. We can probably
It,
run
it,
through around.
I'll tell you what, people are definitely moving faster, so.
All right.
All right,
Let's
give it
let's
another
practice going
another-
quicker. Yeah, cool.
another round here. Okay, so
juiced up.
the last few bits of the swarm here, they are going to slide up
Oh,
there,
no.
and he's going to use his maneuver to impede, so he's keeping the ground difficult terrain, and
This thing's still
second.
prone, by the way.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
Oh, stand up. He couldn't do the maneuver
Wants to
then.
be prone.
Couldn't do his maneuver.
Okay. That's cool.
So he's gonna turn off that aura. And he is no longer prone. And then he is going. There's one thing I want to look at really fast.
Nice fast turn.
Second. So he's going to attack as the creatures are moving through Edgar and Icedern.
Can you get 2 attacks?
Got it. Okay. He's targeting Edgar with flurry of blows. Well, it's not a flurry of blows. Any banes? I don't
Yes.
think so, right?
Still on Edgar. Still on
Edgar has
Edgar.
been until Eve goes again.
Until the start of my next turn. Yeah. Why didn't it roll on? That was weird.
Got him targeted. That's a good question.
Why didn't it roll on what?
It
I
only
see a
rolled on
roll
one.
against. Yeah, it
It
didn't
looks like
roll.
you put them in 2 separate windows.
Yeah, I see
Oh,
both.
did it?
Oh, Flurry.
That's a pretty tough roll. Should I make him re-roll? That hurts. You guys want to
That's how much damage he does. You know what? I've got a reaction I can do. I've got stone. Where it is? Have the one that has your damage. Skin like castle walls.
That's
there you
good.
go. This one says target takes half damage. So
Well, one of them.
Which ally are you protecting?
oh, that's right. It's an AOE, I guess. Probably who?
Oh yeah, it's the two. They're both
God.
getting attacked. Yeah.
Probably gonna protect Edrin because he's got.
Yeah, I
less
was gonna
health.
say Icedern would make more sense.
And also, I can use my triggered, which does exactly the same thing on myself. If you want to put that on him.
Okay. Oh, maybe I'll do it. I'll do that on Edgar then, and then you use the one on yourself.
Okay. He is also spending 3 malice. I think it's 3 malice. To increase the potency by 1.
Oh God. So you guys are
Be
all
aware,
taking-
it's already it's -1 because he's in my aura to begin with. So if you spend malice to bring it back up, it basically just puts it what it's written to.
Oh, so they
Oh,
get.
that's right. That
My
get-
one I was-
default aura skill is enemy potencies -1. That's the default. And then I spent the discipline to make it ally potencies +1. So right now both of those are in effect. So by default, these guys' potencies are -1.
That's awesome.
Okay. Let me see if I can. That does
Spend-
not
spend
let me
one.
increase it.
Nice. That's badass.
Okay. So I probably wouldn't do that. Then. 'Cause, yeah, that makes no sense to do that. But he will. That's it. He's not gonna do that. Okay, so damage. I'm having the damage to Icedern.
both.
To both.
Yeah, I used my trigger for myself, and then Brant threw his trigger on Edgar. So half on both.
Okay. All right. And then he can't use his maneuver, so he is done. All right.
And swarms are immune to knockback, right? Is that a thing?
Swarms are immune to knockback.
It makes
I think
sense
so.
to me logically. I just
Doesn't say anything in the swarm, so
I thought it was I thought that when the encounter was first discussed, we said how the swarms can't be pushed back.
no. I said that because to me it logically makes sense. I was guessing that would be the case, but I don't know that per rule.
there's nothing in the swarm thing that says they can't. If we were talking about their size, we didn't think that they could because of their size, but nothing with swarm.
Oh, okay then.
Well, then I can try to knock back as part of my free trigger. I can also knock it back.
Some that is as friend.
What's that?
This
What
is a
size-
part of your doing because you can do.
When I use my free triggered ability,
Yeah.
I can do a knockback as part of that, based on my metakinetic mastery. Whenever I use the inertial shield, I can also use the knockback maneuver as a free triggered action.
Awesome.
Okay, so that's a push 3.
Push 2 there, plus the +1, plus I get my plus bonus intuition, so it's a push 5.
Who's hiding there?
Yeah, we're gonna fight there. It's gonna be our turn next.
You've got a stability of 1, so that's a push 4.
They're fighting the trouble. They're fighting.
I'm still
There's one tiny little beetle left.
Gonna bite somebody's ankle.
Yeah, he's like, yeah. Okay.
It'll be for 11 hit points.
All right, he was done. Okay, you guys are up.
If that was Edrin finishing his turn, I will.
that was just a trigger. It wasn't on my turn. So
then disregard.
Yeah, no, none of us have taken a turn just yet.
Word.
I want to wait so you can continue to use my precognition, Edgar.
Yeah,
That thing is saving my ass so much.
Yeah, right. I think we've
I might
learned that it's
actually
good for me to go early and then wait.
I could stand using a recovery myself, so I might just go ahead and go now.
Go for it.
So. Yeah,
Do you have an area attack to then kill that one and then start hitting the other guys? Yeah.
The same one I did last time. It'll just hit all three now instead of just the one, just like the two that I did last time.
Yeah, cool.
So that's going. Puts me at this one's 7. All right, so. I think I have all 3 of them targeted.
Go here.
Yeah, that helps.
Yeah, I tried to do it from the combat tracker. It just. There you go. I think I might have actually doubled it, hit it twice on the same guy.
That effectively works just fine. Yeah.
So.
Just move it over, and it effectively works just fine. Right? Does anybody?
Yeah, if somebody wants to move, then let me know.
Oh, I see. Okay. Oh no.
Oh, that was garbage, but it's still damage. So.
I've got it. You want it? Is it worth it?
Oh, I mean, it's not a massive damage.
Only, no,
it's 3, 4, or 5. It's not. Yeah, it's not ever going to do a ton against anything.
Nope, it's not worth it.
So.
All right. Well, you stomp the remaining one of this guy and remove that from it. He is dead. Dead. Whoosh. As it crawled through you, and you kicked off several that slammed into the wall. That was the last one, was kind of on your foot, and you just stomp down, and it falls off. Then you stomp it again, and then you just start wailing on the other ones.
I should have used a surge on that, but I didn't call it, so. And throw a recovery in there. I don't. Okay. Yeah, that'll be it.
Okay.
For the sake of speeding things.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Now.
You gonna go?
Interrupt. Yeah, get in there. Kick some ass.
So, it reduced my insight to 2 when I clicked the hesitation is weakness before, so I'm not going to click it again. But my turn starts. Get 2 more insight. Very exciting. I'm going to use my movement, and I am going to use the action to shoot both these schmoes at once. These barely injured guys that are in my sight right now.
Here,
sure.
One of them is Titan Beetle, and one of them is Slag Swarm 2.
Yes.
Oh,
hilarious crit.
So you draw an arrow and you shoot, and you just see like
double arrow.
several beetles get like impaled, and then it slams into the slag, into the Titan Beetle. So go ahead and do your damage for that, and it's a crit, so you can get your action back. You can do another action.
Yeah. Okay. If you want to apply the damage to the Titan Beetle, actually, maybe do I click it again? I don't want to over-click things.
I can grab it. So you can go ahead and do your.
But since I only have 1 insight, I'm not going to do that. Oh, actually, here's my question for you. May I apply my surge to that whole attack, so the surge does 2 damage to each of the 2 targets?
Yeah, you apply the surge, so it applies, I believe, to everything of that attack, not
Amazing.
individually.
I would do that. So I'm manually reducing my surges from 1 to 0 to reflect that I'm doing 13 damage instead of 11 to each of those 2 targets.
Okay, so 2 more to this guy, and 2 more to this guy.
And I gain an insight the first time I damage someone with a surge every round, which just happened.
Yep.
And then I am going to, for my second action, after the crit, I'm going to do Teamwork Has Its Place to attack the Titan that is, I'm sorry, I'm not attacking. Let me target the swarm. So I'm just attacking the Titan with this one. Teamwork Has Its Place. It gives me a surge to use this ability, so I'm going to apply the surge
is that
to
like
damage.
A sarcastic thing that you tend to say? maybe coming from Mosby. Maybe that's like a sarcastic way thing.
I mean, Michael's flaming sword cuts on many dimensions at once. So on one hand, he likes being self-sufficient, but on the other hand, he specifically continually attacks people who are adjacent to like the tanky guys.
Oh, I see.
It's both.
Okay.
It is both.
Okay, got it.
It is both sarcastic and genuine simultaneously.
Right.
It's like Schrodinger's comment. So that does 12 damage to the Titan plus 2 more for the surge is 14 damage for the Titan on that second attack, and then he ninja smoke bombs back into the corner and hides upon ninja smoke bombing back into the corner, and hopefully no one sees him because I think I'm out of line of sight of all those people. But 13 is a tier 2. I'm sorry, it's not. That shouldn't be heal. That should be hide. They both started with an H, but they're both +2. So he gains a surge by successfully hiding after ninja smoke bombing, which leaves him with 2 insight and 1 surge at the end of his turn. Nice. And I just click the end turn.
Nice. Okay. The Titan Beetle is looking very, very injured. And he's actually going to activate. And I'm
going to spend a wrath, and he's going to get Bane on anybody but me. That's part of the judgment.
He'll have 2 Banes then. Oh, no. Bane on anybody but you. Got it.
Yeah, so if he attacks anybody else, he gets a Bane.
Oh, prone, I believe, right?
And he's prone,
he's gonna stand up.
There's his maneuver. That's cool.
Okay, so he's going to he's actually going to target both you, Icedern and Edgar.
Which is why I said I'm going to do what I just did.
So Bane
on both.
Yep. So I'm getting he's getting Bane on me from Eve, and I'm giving him Bane on everybody but me.
Gotcha. Okay.
I know it's taunted. That's what it's called.
All right, that's good. Yeah. That's good.
Okay. I'm going to. Oh, so he's still within the null field.
Yeah. So that's a might less than 0 at this point.
Yeah. He's gonna. Okay, fuck it. He's gonna spend.
Do it.
Some malice here.
Do it.
Characteristic is 2. So he's going to spend 7 malice.
Oh, I take it back.
I
take it back.
Good for him.
And this is so it's the 10 damage, but it's an additional 3 damage to each of you.
Well, fuck.
When you say each of you, is that people with
just those 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just those 2.
Oof,
yeah, just those 2. Okay. And Yeah, since you're good on the might, so he's doesn't have a maneuver. He is done.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
we'll say he slid over too. Just so.
I think Edrin and I are both going to argue with who gets to go next, because whoever gets to go next is heal, and whoever goes after that probably dies.
Well, Edrin already went.
Yeah, I already healed.
Oh, fantastic! Oh, do you guys mind if I cut in?
Go for it. If you do something big, I'm going to give you a flashback. You can do it twice in a minute.
Okay. Well, we're gonna. Oh shit! How much wrath do I have? I only have 2. Fuck.
Oh,
It doesn't cost wrath on the redo.
Right.
Yeah, it doesn't cost you resource.
Yeah, you have to.
No, but I need 3
yeah.
to do the one
do
where
it.
I could heal.
Oh, that's too bad. Well, I can give it to Brant.
So we'll just do pain for pain.
Brant's got some AoE.
That's not terrible.
You want to reroll? Oh, that's tier 2, I guess.
Yeah,
Tier
tier
2.
2. I wouldn't reroll a tier 2.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. Got him for 7.
And then I'm going to use catch breath. And I am going to stay put.
He's looking very, very beat up. His carapace is like cracked in several places. You see like this like green pus oozing out. It's one of its legs is snapped, and it's kind of letting out this kind of bellow.
Did that one do damage to you since your last turn? Because if so, then doesn't it take 2 more?
Oh, it would have taken 4 more because it.
Is it judged?
Pop up click your judge thing again so I can
that's
check
right. That's right. I forgot about that.
Brant, you can go next.
All right.
Oh wait, you're not up. I'm sorry, you're not up.
Yeah.
I think
The Might Swarm will be up
Oh,
next.
Might, yeah.
But be prepared. You can go next before me.
All right.
What's it not doing? Click the. Doing it for me. Can you click the 4 thing, 4 damage in that check card?
Effect.
I just did.
It's not doing anything for me. Why is it not doing it? Okay, whatever.
I bet you it's
Minus 4.
because it's not my turn anymore.
All right.
I don't know. I'm guessing.
You know, just because the effect in your pain for pain would have come in too. So.
Pain for pain.
That's just a regular
If the
attack.
target dealt damage to you since the end of your last turn, which it did. This strike deals additional damage equal to your might, so additional 2. Okay.
Oh, I just assumed it calculated by itself.
I don't think that. I'm guessing it wouldn't know how to, keep track of whether or not you had taken damage. So that's not one that's going to be auto-programmed in.
Slagmite's gonna go. It is going to brawl here.
Oh, again.
Does
it have to get up from prone? It does, yeah.
It does, yep. So it loses its maneuver. It's going to.
Oh no, Brant, you're not gonna be able to get in there. Although you could. You can walk on a swarm.
Yeah, I mean, it's just gonna use its fleur. Do Bane on Edgar. What do we got?
Yep, still.
Yeah. Because I went, he loses the taunt. So.
All right. Why did it only do Edgar? Oh, did I not have...
Really didn't want to target me.
Well, you rolled a 16.
Yeah, so...
Yeah, it's 11.
6...
Jesus, those things are tough. Jesus.
Alright, I'm going to
I
use
hit hard.
I think. Where is it?
Oh, God.
Where the hell is it? I
Jesus.
think it's under features.
Just climbing all over
Because
you
it's
guys.
poison damage, I could half that. Right? Yes.
You haven't used a triggered action already this turn?
Not yet. I was saving it for when I got hit with poison damage. Resist the unnatural.
Nice.
Oh, my God.
There you go.
Oh yeah, I've been getting smacked
So,
around.
Edgar-
I think I've taken like 40 damage this cycle.
Did you? I think whatever Edgar
did.
just did that just cause more damage to
Edrin 11.
Does your health
Hold
just
on.
go?
Yeah, I need to undo that.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, I've
I
used
gave him-
4
yeah.
recoveries this match.
Okay.
Which is kind of nuts.
I gave Edrin the half too, so I just took that back. So you should just have the 11. Okay. All right. And he is done. And we've got Brant and Eve left.
So Eve, your ability lets me do the same ability twice, or just lets me take 2 actions?
I'll let you do
The same. Yeah.
the same ability. Yeah, you don't have to pay the resource costs. I mean, anybody. I mean, unfortunately, Mosby, you ran away, so. you were
But
still there.
specifically,
But specifically the same ability.
I advanced to
same
the
ability,
rear.
okay.
Thank you very much.
It's to the rear.
He sees the man of
Proceeded
stone,
to advance towards the rear.
Yeah.
and he sees the man made of stone, and the magical mustache gets beaten on. So he's like, "I'll stay back here."
I mean,
Yeah.
my job is to put out damage and not be a burden on the healers, and I feel like I'm holding up my end.
You're doing a very good job.
Yeah.
if by healers you mean Edgar, and maybe
Yeah.
Eve.
If you've got something you could do twice, yeah, I can let you do it twice.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think in this particular instance, it might be better for me to do 2 different abilities. But if it just comes down
has
to
to
doing
be the
one,
same thing.
has to be the same. Got it.
I
Okay.
mean, you still get your maneuver
Um,
and main action. It's just that whatever
Yeah.
he triggers that on, you get to do twice.
Okay. And I can't stand on top of Eve, right?
You can go stand on top of the swarm.
It's true. Do I get immediately hit if I stand on top of the swarm?
No.
No, is this a bad idea in order to try and hit both of these?
It's a
the only
fantastic
way I'm
idea.
gonna
Do it.
I'm gonna screw it, man. We're just gonna do it. I'm seeing you guys getting your butts kicked over there.
Says the guy that hasn't been hit
Yeah.
yet. He's concerned about stepping up.
Yeah, but I feel like this is a terribly bad idea. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run into the middle of
Just
the
crunch,
swarm
crunch,
going
crunch.
on. Yeah, I'm just like diving in. Yeah, there's like stuff squished under my
Doom
feet.
style.
Right, I'm just rolling in there. And I am again going to cast. Let's see, I'll tell you this just in case. And I'm going to cast Ripples in the Earth again, which is going to radiate out and hopefully hit all of these little bits of swarm things and the thing behind it. And I'm going to cast it here. And do I get any edges or banes? I don't know what all y'all have done to this thing at this point.
I
Nope,
Don't
nothing
think so.
special.
Not
There-
from me.
It is not a melee attack against the Titan, so you do not get a bane on him. So
Okay. Cool. So I'm just gonna roll it. And
Jesus.
ooh, all right. We will
Great.
definitely take that. We needed that.
And
Cool.
he sent a prone again.
Yep, and knock down prone again.
Is it for both or just the?
It's both of them because it's a range of 2 radiating out from me, so it does hit the Titan back there. as
First
well.
2, got it. Okay.
And it's a might 3 or less because of the null field.
Nope, that's not in play.
Oh, too bad.
Oh, that was, yeah. Okay, so it's a might of less than 2, which still gets both of them proned.
Awesome.
Nice.
So
That's great. They don't have maneuvers.
Cool.
So 9 damage.
Oh, good. That guy.
I have a hunch that them not having
Yeah.
maneuvers for like 2 straight rounds is playing a really big role in the fact that we're doing okay.
Yeah, I don't know what their maneuvers are, but I don't think I want to know. And then Eve has something that she can help me out with right this moment. Then I just have my maneuver left.
Do your
which I
maneuver.
can- Yep. And I
Yeah,
have
the-
my.
Why don't you aid me in an attack?
That sounds good. I'm all for aiding, so I'm going to target you. I'm going to do aid attack.
Great.
And I'm
Okay.
just going to pick you. Great. And then if I can, I'm going to back. Actually, no, I'm gonna stay right there. Actually, so. Yep.
Great. Okay, so hit the button for your character to go. You never did that.
Oh, sorry.
And then end turn.
Yep. And then.
Interns at the bottom.
Right, there we go. Thank you.
Okay, cool. All right. Well, the cool thing with my character is I can go negative clarity, so that's great. I am going to use flashback. So you can do this. And for shits and giggles at the same time, I'm gonna, maybe at the same time while he does that, I'll do this. Oh, I didn't target it, but whatever. So at the same time, I give him flashback, right? So he can do his ripple, right?
Go ahead and roll your ripple again.
Oh, I gotta do mine with. I have a +2 on mine, but I'm gonna use my again to roll mine again anyway. So at the same time, we're doing this.
Cool. Okay.
But
And
I
I'm
get
gonna
it.
now roll my thing again.
Okay. So tier 2 and a tier 1. Okay.
Oh.
All right. So the last remnants of these beetles. So Eve, you, Brant, you've sensed like you almost have this like deja vu moment where you feel like you just did that ability and you're doing it again, and the ground's like tremoring out from you. And Eve, you have your spirit sword. What's that like? Is it like a?
Oh, I don't know. I think it's like, calling forth like from like different times, like maybe like from like some like time like ripples, like
Sure.
like I don't know, time ripples, like weapons from different time periods or something. Maybe that were like
I'm thinking
battles
more
that
like
happened in here.
Psylocke.
Like I don't know what that is.
Psylocke,
I don't think
X-Men, Psylocke, she kind of like summons a sword type object out of her hand
Yeah, is
of
that?
psychic energy.
Yeah. Sure.
Well, as that the ripples kind of launch with the remaining little mites up in the air, and you're just kind of like slicing through the last bits of them, and the remaining beetles have died,
There we go.
and the sounds of battle have ended. Is anybody dying? I don't think we have anybody dying.
Oh yeah.
Oh, actually, yeah, Icedern is dying.
I might have been able to play that turn better to not be, but it's
So each of you should get victory.
Yeah, well, heal Icedern real quick, so he
Okay.
can spend his recovery.
Did everybody's victories go up by 1 when I clicked that?
Yes.
I think it should
Yes,
have.
sir.
Okay.
No, it should be 5, right?
No.
4.
4.
Wait.
It should.
Oh, just kidding. No, it didn't go up then. I'm at 3.
Didn't you say we got a victory for the montage?
You had the 2 combats.
The montage is 3. This was 4.
And then this
So
combat.
it should be 4,
Oh.
yeah. Oh, don't forget, you might need to refresh or reopen your character sheet.
Okay,
but
that's
I don't-
4. You're right. Yeah, good.
Yeah, I'm just at 3 on mine, I think. Yeah, mine just says 3 victories for whatever reason.
I don't.
Mm,
Yeah, the
Here, let me-
montage I don't think worked. I had to manually do that one.
Mm-hmm. I don't know how to.
I got you. Boom. You probably didn't get one after the montage. That's probably what it was.
Yeah, I think so.
Because that doesn't.
I-
That one does not automate it. So
Gotcha.
to figure out. I have to figure out how to do that. Maybe I can just dump you into a combat thing, so I can automatically grant those. Start a combat and end it.
And close it. Yeah.
Okay. So as the combat, as the last of the beetles have been dispatched, like you said, you guys find yourself in this room. There's the big pile of bones. You've got these large, carcasses of, these beetles that had like poison glands and stuff in there. So some stuff to think about before next game or in between games, if there's of what you want to do next. But you see some opportunity here for some potential gathering of some materials.
Sure.
Maybe harvesting some stuff from these beetles. So some stuff to think about.
See if we notice any things left behind.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Well,
good run, Bagel.
Yeah, combat went. That was pretty quick. That was like an hour and 25 minutes.
Yeah, we're getting quicker.
Yeah.
Let's keep working on it. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like I can do my character's actions now pretty quickly. It's mostly like more just like trying to figure out what everybody else is doing.
Yeah.
Or what the situation is at this point. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad you guys are, and I'm glad you guys are like remembering certain things that you have, because I can't remember it all. That's why I'm always like, does anybody? I can't
So
remember.
far, every combat has taken 2 rounds, if you've noticed. Right?
Yeah.
I think
Just
that was
about.
3. I think that was.
No?
Was it only 2? I
That
guess
was
it was
2.
only 2, wasn't it? Yeah. We're also a
pretty
big
sure.
party, I guess. So.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that
But-
was
Which is interesting.
I think. Let me double check.
I mean, the book says that it's built for combats to be 3 rounds or less, and anything more than that is considered
Okay.
long.
Which is cool. So, we got to think about like when 2 people are up front, they take a lot of hits, man. We got to.
Yeah.
So that was a standard. That was like basically like a right down the center standard encounter for your group size, your victories, and what you fought. So that was basically right in the middle standard encounter.
Cool.
I think those creatures were hitting with some AoE stuff, right? So that might have played.
They could target too, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, some big hit AoE, like 14 damage AoE is pretty gnarly.
Yeah, another couple of games, we're gonna be hurting for a conduit.
Cool. I had fun making this map too. This was like one of the first maps I
that's a
made
cool one.
for the game.
Okay.
That the ship one was when I reused. I saw somebody used it, but this map I made, so it was like the first one I made for the game. So I had fun with it.
Nice.
Yeah,
Dude, I'm
cool.
excited for this city. This city sounds really cool.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty
I'll
badass.
I'll get those pictures. I thought I had them ready for this game and I didn't. But I do like the one that you posted too. That's a good one to use. But yeah, I'm pretty excited for you guys to see a city because there's some cool shit there.
All right, gentlemen. Good run.
Definitely no ne'er-do-wells whatsoever to encounter.
Cool, guys. Appreciate it. Fun times.
Cool.
Yeah, it's
Good
good.
night, guys.
Good night. Thank you,
Night.
Ice.
See you guys. Bye.
Yep.
See you guys.
Okay, so for those hanging out, as you heard, we're done for this evening. We'll be continuing from this point on next Wednesday at approximately 8 p.m. Eastern. If you haven't followed me on Twitch or subbed to my YouTube or thumbs up the video, please do, possibly all three, because they really do help me out, and I very much appreciate it. I do interact with my viewers. If you want to type in chat, I believe I finally turned off subscriber-only chat for YouTube. Because it seems that bots have been less of an issue as of late, or so fellow small streamers have been telling me, and I didn't get any, so that's a good sign. That being said, thank you again for being here. Have a good night, and take care.
Spark in my hand, grin on my face. This spell book's wrong. I love this place. Kick from the tower for reckless tricks. Turn the dean's wig into screaming sticks. Got a wand full of glitches, robe full of stains. Gold star student of magical pain. Summon one dragon, I spawned a zoo. Goblin on a unicycle, juggling my shoes. Every scroll says follow every rule. I use them as coasters, laugh like a fool. If the circle breaks, I just stomp and shout. Haru! 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 Raise your staffs, you're busted once too. Haru! 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 If it blows up, that means we pulled through. Haru! 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 Try to